to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yeah, what up? Hello, everybody. It's Monday on the KVJ show. How y'all doing?
Hello, bright eyed, bushy tail.
Yeah,
Why does it smell like old women's perfume in here?
it kind of does. What is that?
Oh, Grandma, what have you done?
So
It smells like powder.
It does.
What is
I
that?
wanted to see if this stuff did what it said, and obviously it does
Make
not
you smell old?
do what it said.
Mission accomplished.
Virginia, that's not good.
So I got this cologne. Somebody
Yeah.
gave it to me,
Uh-huh.
and it's called cannabis flower. And so I waited.
Denny's just perked up.
I waited until
Yes.
Denny's walked in here, and then I sprayed a bunch of it.
Yeah.
And I was going to see, do they think that, maybe Denny's smells like cannabis? But no, it doesn't smell like cannabis at all.
Not at all,
It
no.
smells like old people.
It
Yeah,
does.
it does.
That is awful.
Okay.
It's a lie.
Explains the smell, at least. All right. Oh, there you go. That'll wake you up, though.
Yeah, it does.
It
Gotta
doesn't
tell
smell
you.
anything like cannabis.
No. What a smell.
Don't believe the
No.
hype.
Let me see. We got a lot of stuff to get to here today on the Monday KVJ show. Just after 7 o'clock this morning. Going to be celebrating baby Rocco's second birthday today.
Yes, it's a big deal in our house.
Yeah, we're going to play What Is Baby Rocco Saying? And it's going to be a nice little prize for the kids. It is miniature golf at the South Florida Science Center's new conservation course.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Mini golf at
A little
the
mini
South
golf.
Florida Science
It's a
Center.
new thing they're just doing. Yeah. It was
Fancy.
course designed by Gary Nicholas.
Whoa.
Yeah, Jack's son is doing a little bit of that kind of stuff as well. So we'll get to that coming up here today on the KVJ show, and also tons of tickets coming up in now less than 2 weeks, the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest. We got the hookup for you today.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, what the heck is going on with this wonky police report and Venus Williams' car crash? They've changed it yet again. We'll tell you the latest coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
There's refreshing fun for everyone at Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park. Plunge down Orlando's steepest drop tower, Eehoo's Breakaway Falls, or relax on our white sand beach. Right now, get Aquatica's Play and Dine ticket for only $67. That's park admission, meals, and a refillable souvenir cup. Perfect for an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Get all that for just $67. For details, visit aquaticaorlando.com. Advance purchase only. Offer expires August 20th, 2017.
Now through Thursday, July 13th, get your groove on at Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. It's all peace and love in our judgment-free zone. And it's just $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Can you dig it? Just $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Join in-club or online at planetfitness.com by July 13th for this far-out deal. The world judges. We don't. Planet Fitness. Be free.
Annual membership fee applies. Participating locations only. See club for details.
Hold everything. For less, the Pack Store Save event is going on now at the Home Depot, and the shelves are full of smart storage solutions. Start with durable 27-gallon storage totes for just $8.97. They're made of heavy-duty resin to hold up to 400 pounds. At that price, you should get a few extra, just to hold the money you'll save. Come get organized at the Pack Store Save event going on now at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through August 23rd, U.S. only.
Oh, wow. You're actually wearing your hair down tonight.
Yeah, because I finally decided that I love my hair. I figured out the solution for my morning frizz, midday poof, and even next day bedhead. It's Frizz E Secret Weapon Touch-Up Cream by John Frieda.
Well, you and your hair look flawless.
Flawless and touchable. Feel.
Oh.
See? It's soft. Smooth ends, no flyaways, shiny.
Well, I clearly need to get some because your hair looks amazing.
Frizz E Secret Weapon, only from John Frieda.
Hi, Mike Lang here from Air Around the Clock. Know what I don't like? People sweating in their own homes, waiting for the air conditioning guy. Miserable, huh? Well, your misery will love our company. Call Air Around the Clock for a new American Standard Air unit. And with over 100 trucks on the road, we'll get you cooled faster than... See, that's us. Don't sweat it, forget it, and call 1-800-741-1033. Sales, service, satisfaction, and most of all, savings. That's American Standard Air and air around the clock.
So I was at Bremen BMW over the weekend, checking out some of the great deals that they got going on right now, these great dealer incentives. They've got a lot of these cars that have just been on the road for a couple hundred miles, and now they're selling them with tons of savings for you. We're talking about $2,500 in early month savings now until July 15th. This week is the end of it all. You've got just 5 days left to take advantage of some of the great deals. In fact, I went and checked some of these deals. They got a BMW 7 Series 2015, 17,000 miles on it. It was originally a $100,000 car. You can get it now for $49,000 at Bremen BMW. Plus, they got a new 330. It's a 2017. It's been never titled. It's leasable right now, only 3,000 miles. It's going to lease out better than a brand new car. Just some of the great deals happening right now at Bremen BMW. You can check it out either on Okeechobee Boulevard, that's where I went, or Indiantown Road has got a lot of great stuff. Shop early, save more. 2 different locations and online. It's BremenBMW.com.
Sponsored by Hilton Orlando Bonnet Creek. Right now featuring Summer Blast, where your family can have an all-out blast with non-stop activities like the Magic Mermaid Academy, plus kids meal deals and free transportation to Disney. Visit HiltonBonnetCreek.com/summer.
Slip and fall, Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Your closet needs a KVJ shirt. Get it now at KVJShow.com.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, we will tell you the latest in the whole Venus Williams car crash drama. It sounds like now it's changing again. What happened over the weekend? We'll tell you coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, though, did you see the sad news? Lafayette passed away. Remember the guy from True Blood?
I know, I saw this, and he was only 39.
39. I loved him. He was so good. He was the best thing about True Blood.
Yeah, you could argue he was the best actor on the show.
Hands down, I think, the best. He had other stuff going on, too. He was in the new show Elementary on CBS, and he was in an upcoming movie that's set for release this September. So just sad stuff. They said, yeah, it was heart failure, complications from heart failure.
Well, isn't that just a heart attack from something that's happened?
There may have been other complications or extenuating circumstances that maybe they're just not comfortable with releasing.
Some people just have genetic issues when it comes to heart stuff. A lot of times
That's true,
it's very hereditary, and it's really weird because people at abnormally young ages can have heart issues. And it's just like, whoa, blows your mind.
And if you don't get it checked and you don't know that you have some weird thing with your heart, how would you know?
You don't know.
It's sad.
You don't know.
This is stressing Jay Bird out because
I'm trying to get a doctor's appointment. There's a weird thing going on with my heart, and I need to see a doctor ASAP.
Oh, no.
This story hits roughly around the same age.
Oh, no.
I need to go to a doctor. These stories freak me out.
You're actually older than Lafayette.
Okay, thank you. With your grandma perfume.
It's a borrowed time over there, apparently.
Your heart's older.
Wow.
But why do you think it freaked me out? I go, I'm older than Lafayette.
He instantly had a panic attack.
I did. I read it on the news yesterday.
Which, by the way, is not good for your heart.
I'm taking applications for doctors.
Okay.
There's rumors out there that Ben Affleck and this Saturday Night Live producer have been hooking up for a while. Over the weekend, there was lots of pictures of this Lindsay chick. She's one of the producers. And apparently, she was a married woman with a kid before she met Ben Affleck. Sources say that she left her man and a new baby to be with Ben.
So if you had to guess, I know no one's ever going to know the answer, but how many people do you think that are in a happy relationship would leave their significant other to be with an A-lister if they had a chance? Do you think it's a lot of people?
I bet it's 20%.
Okay, that's not that many. I was afraid you'd say it's like 60.
No, I don't think 60. I mean, you said happy relationship.
Yeah.
That's the key. Now, we don't know that she was happy. All we know is that she was married and she had a baby with her husband, and the baby was relatively young because they're calling it a baby. So, that's kind of like to have a young child and leave, maybe she was unhappy.
A big-time celebrity that you love comes in, really woos you. Is this all about you? Do you leave Panda?
No.
Okay, good. Good answer.
No.
Good answer.
I don't. There's nothing better. The grass is not greener.
We can't date Batman. That's a whole. That's so many problems.
Yeah, Batman, who's got major issues, and the paparazzi follows him everywhere and stalks him. Now they're stalking her.
Yeah.
I saw them chasing her through the airport the other day, and it's got to be difficult.
I saw one report they're already living together.
I had heard that too.
I'm calling it right now. This is not gonna last.
Well, some people say that while Ben was still married to Jennifer, he was seeing her. Now, we don't have that confirmed, but that's just people that were at the Saturday Night Live set that say that, she worked there, and when he came to host, there was like sparks, and they were having an affair. And
He's too big of a star for this to last. It'll be a nice fling.
oh, it'll be a fling. This is not his forever girl. I think he'll get back together with Jennifer Garner. They still vacation together to keep it normal for the kids. And finally here, tennis star Venus Williams got more news over the weekend. Now, initially, the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department said she was at fault in that accident that took place in June and resulted in the death of a 79-year-old guy who was in the car that struck hers. And it just seemed kind of weird that they were saying that she was at fault because, remember, her attorneys are like, she entered the intersection on a green light. And we were all like, well, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what actually happened, and the reason we know is because there's a camera coming out of Ballin Isles.
Yeah.
And that camera is facing the intersection, and you can see how it played out. So you see Venus pull into the intersection on a green light, and you see this Nissan Altima turn in front of her. So she has to stop. She was trying to go straight. She has to stop to let this Altima go. When she stops to let the Altima go, that's when the other car strikes her. But, I mean, really, it's not her fault. Right? I mean, if she entered the intersection on a green light.
I'm not sure where they are with this because they had initially cited her. Then I think they had pulled that out and said that there was no fault in the accident. And the only question is the other car that hit her had a green light as well. And the question is when that other car cut her off, that threw off the timing. And maybe they might say that she should have paused now and let the other cars go because, and she kind of like went out in front of them.
If anyone hating on her because of all this and they're coming down on her, you need to check yourself. This was an accident. I get so mad when people sit on their high and mighty chair and go, oh, you should have done this and should have done that. Split second stuff here.
Split second. None of us can judge, and who knows how it would play out if any of us were in that same situation.
To rip her apart as a person's wrong.
Yeah, and there are a lot of things in traffic that still confuse the heck out of me. Like, have you ever been where you're getting ready to turn right and there's somebody that does that U-turn thing and they're coming from right in front of you, but they got the and they turn in front. Who's got the right of way there?
Both of you have the green arrow. I think the person turning right has the right of way.
That's
not
what I
the
thought.
Person U-turning.
I've gone and I've had people that are doing the U-turn cut me off and go in front of me and then kind of like flip me off, and I'm like, wait a minute, I got the right turn. I thought I had the right of way.
The problem is everybody thinks when I have that green light, I have the right of way, but they don't realize that people turning right also have a green light.
Yeah.
So that green arrow or whatever it is.
There's a lot of us that need a refresher, I think, on the rules of the road.
Driving's hard.
Yeah.
When in doubt, yield. Just don't try to fight somebody, jockey for position, because it can turn out really bad. And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
It's time for viral audio.
So had your kids, had your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, Kesha is pretty much saying what we all had said when that embarrassing moment happened where she tried to steal a hug from Seinfeld and he turned her down on the red carpet. Here's what she had to say about it.
I felt like I was 5 years old. And I somehow ended up in my very own mini episode of Seinfeld for 5 seconds. I've seen every episode 1,000 times. I used to carry the whole season package with me everywhere on my carry-on, like DVDs. That's why I was trying to attack him. Yes, that's why I wanted a hug so hard. But anyways, he's not a huggy guy. That's fine. But I just was like, as soon as he didn't hug me, I was like, I should have known better.
Okay. She says no on Seinfeld. She shouldn't even try to hug him.
What's the matter with that microphone? Does it not have like? She keeps pegging.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I
Yeah.
don't. I think she just had an annoying voice.
It makes her more voice more annoying.
She also talks a little bit about being out in the desert and seeing aliens.
I was in Joshua Tree, totally sober.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me preface.
Okay, that-
completely.
That's
sober.
a big deal, by the way.
No, it's not a big deal. But I think people would be like, "Oh, she was like on acid or something." I wasn't. I was on nothing.
Okay.
And I look up in the sky, and there's a bunch of spaceships. I swear to God, there were like 5 to 7, and I don't know why I didn't like try to take a picture of it. I just looked at it. I was sitting on a rock. Well, what in the hell is that? They went away, and then they came back. Because I was like, maybe there are fires on a mountain. Then they went away, and I was like, okay, maybe the fires went out. Then they came back in like a different formation. And I was like, those are aliens.
Right. Oh my God, picking up dudes.
She said she didn't grab her camera.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do y'all think? Is someone trying to sell some albums, or did she really have some alien contact? I don't know why. I want to believe her. I don't believe her for some reason.
You don't believe her, and you're like the alien guy.
I am. I'm very alien hopeful. I'm not buying it, Kesha.
Well, the band Migos had more problems on an airplane. They were kicked off of a Delta flight. Now, Delta's saying that they wouldn't fasten their seatbelts and they wouldn't put their baggage in the overhead bins. Migos is saying something different. They were just tired, jet lag, and didn't hear the flight attendants. And they were playing the race card, saying it was racially motivated. Here's a little bit of the argument that happened.
Like you're kicking the Migos off a plane for not doing anything. Then I need to see the captain. He needs to come out here. Yeah.
From C-43 back to this gate is C-37, and that is the decision that was made.
So they saying there was a conflict on the plane?
There was nothing going on this plane. Nothing. Yeah. We need to see the captain.
No, sir, unfortunately, that is not an option for you to speak.
I mean, you kicked us off a plane for doing absolutely nothing. By the way, this is going to cost us $1,000, and we're going to sue Delta for this flight.
All right. Well, there you go. Guy making the video doesn't believe that there's any justification for it.
Does that ever happen when you have an altercation with somebody in any kind of business and you throw out the, well, I'm going to sue you? Can you really sue people for an argument?
It's not for the argument that they're suing for. It'd be like for the changing tickets and all that kind of stuff. They're saying, look, that shouldn't be a cost we should have to incur because we did nothing wrong.
It'd be interesting, though, to hear what happened before.
Yeah.
This.
I'm sure other people will probably step up. It's probably what's going to happen. And talking about something fun, if you go to the KVJ Show Facebook page, you can see a fun little viral video. There's a coy couple that got busted joining the Mile High Club on a flight from London to Miami. You can see them both walking out of the bathroom, and they do the whole thing where she leaves first, and then he's all in there. Boy, he's got that smile, like, you know, he's so proud of himself. And then a couple minutes later, he leaves, and this guy caught the whole thing on video. Go to Facebook and the KVJ Show right now, and you can check it out on the KVJ Show Facebook page.
are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got in your mind today, Jay-Bird?
Food.
Yeah, food, huh? Ooh.
So I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think about this? There are some people in this world that are like me in Virginia, where food is a big deal. We get excited about it. When we look at menus, there's a genuine excitement about food. And then there's people like Kevin, not to say that you don't love food, but you eat more to survive, not to enjoy it.
Right, the functionality takes precedence.
Yeah, and I was hanging out with this family over the weekend that it's a friend of our family, and they're like you. They eat to survive.
Yeah.
Trying to talk to them about, delicious foods. Denny's is another one. He does not get excited about food. He's like, yeah, we can do spaghetti, whatever. Is that something that is taught to you as you're growing up in your family, or is that just something you're born with? Do you just have is that in my DNA, no matter what? I was going to love food, have passion for that.
I think it's more learned. My family, we had food, but it wasn't anything that was big. I think if you have a family that made meals together, and you just see certain cultures that, food is a bigger deal to them, and it's a social activity. It's an event. It's recipes passed on from generation to generation. Yeah, I would say it's more learned than genetic.
And I kind of thought that too, but then thinking, just with my family, my dad is just like you, does not give a crap about food, eats for survival, not for taste. My niece, who lived with me my entire life, the same thing. She's more about survival than taste. So she was around all of that, but she came from a different type of, her bloodline. So is that something, it's DNA? Is it because I'm Italian?
I think it's a little bit of both, probably. It's a little nature and a little nurture. And it's also, what you personally gravitate to. Some of us just love, and we're just ravenous when it comes to food. I think that is not something you can be taught.
I agree.
I think that's like the beast within, baby.
Yes.
And you're either born with it or you're not. And some people just have it.
Okay. When's the last time you've gotten legit butterflies in your stomach? Like a crush on, like you had when you were in elementary school, when you knew food was on its way.
Yesterday, I made this delicious mac and cheese.
You had butterflies in your stomach.
I pulled it out of the oven. I made it for baby Rocco, but secretly I really kind of made it for both of us. And it was bubbling and it had a crust on top. And I was like, oh, this is going to be so fun.
Okay, so that was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Kev, where you were giddy.
Butterflies.
Giddy about stuff. You know what? When I was in Savannah, they do pralines there. They have these candy shops every 10 feet. And it's the same chain, which I don't know why they need so many different, the same chain, but they give you praline samples. And that was my thing. Every single day I was there, and I'm going, I got giddy. I'm going, I can't wait. I got to go get my praline.
Pralines are good.
Of a different level. I couldn't believe
I told
how
you
great
about the
they
candy
are.
there.
Oh my gosh, it's great.
My girlfriend brought me some, and I'm from New Orleans where they have a lot of pralines.
Yeah.
But the Savannah ones were amazing.
They were really good.
Out of this world.
Yeah, so that's the last time I got really giddy about food.
I believe you, Sinicki. Ralston, I don't know. You're like Kesha with those aliens.
What you got in your mind today, Virginia?
So today is baby Rocco's second birthday. Yeah, baby Rocco's 2. And I just want to ask you guys this because I told you this over Christmas that I had held back some of baby Rocco's gifts from his first birthday. Because we'd had so many that he was given on his first birthday, I just thought, okay, this is going to be overwhelming for a 1-year-old. We gave him a few of them and then held some of them for Christmas.
He's one. Give him a wood chip. He'd be fine.
Right.
I don't know.
So we held a few more at Christmas, and I still have some that I'm giving them to him today for his birthday.
Okay.
Am I a cheapskate that they're 3 pretty considerable gifts, big, cool, awesome gifts, but they're leftovers from his first birthday? Am I a cheapskate if I don't buy anything else? I just wrap up those 3 gifts and give them to him.
No, I was talking to somebody over the weekend about this, and the thing that is really great, every age has its, blessings and its challenges when it comes to kids and raising them. And one of the benefits of having a kid that is younger is the fact that you don't have to spend a ton of money on toys. Kids seem to get more expensive when they hit the age of 12 or 13. You're probably experiencing that now with Magnolia.
Yes.
And her tastes are a lot more expensive. You know, with the twins and even with Cannon growing up to a certain age, pretty much every toy they ever got was like from the dollar store because they had no idea the name brands. They didn't know G.I. Joe versus G.I. Tom, you know?
Yeah, we were in the dollar store yesterday, and Rocco was literally freaking out,
Right.
loving it.
Loving all that kind of stuff. And so take advantage of that, parents. That's one of the benefits. If I had to say an early parenting tip, you don't need to ever even walk into a fancier toy store. Just get them that basic stuff. You're going to save a ton of money, and trust me, you want to save it for later because it will get more expensive.
Yeah, I grew up on G.I. Tom, and I loved G.I. Tom. There's a low-budget G.I. Joe figure that was about 99 cents.
Yeah.
They had WWE wrestling figures in the dollar store yesterday.
Yeah, they'll do that sometimes.
Little ones. I mean, they weren't like full size,
Right.
but I was kind of impressed.
Yeah.
Panda couldn't believe all the good stuff in the dollar store yesterday.
Yeah, I could spend a long time in the dollar store. It's not, and not everything in there is $1, but it
Not-
is very cheap.
But not everything in there is a bargain either, but you can find some really good deals.
Yeah, great place to get kids' toys at that younger age stuff. Something else I'll throw out is a quick little benefit as well. Virginia, I know you were at Calypso Bay Water Park. I was at Coconut Cove on
Yes.
Saturday.
I had a
and
blast.
Yeah, it is really cool. They're great. I mean, it's definitely elevated from your community pool. They've got a couple big water slides. They got a lazy river, which is great for the parents. The activity seemed more skewed to like kids that were 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. They had a great play area there for them. And the cost, it was only $7 to get into a Coconut Cove. I talked to a whole family like, yeah, all 4 of us are in here for $28.
Yeah, it's a great deal.
Yeah, and they do swim lessons there. It's open 7 days a week. They do birthday parties. How cool is that to have a birthday party
I
there?
saw that. They have little party rooms.
Yeah.
They also have a big concessions area, Jay Bird. So
Yeah.
they really do a nice job with that.
Mm-hmm. What I got on my mind here is I'm done. I am done. I am about to lose my mind. I about threw my phone when I saw this yesterday.
What?
The Marlins are preparing for yet another fire sale, looking to trade Giancarlo Stanton, Marcell Ozuna, and Justin Bour.
I totally called this. I'm not trying to be braggy baseball. I called it. I knew they were gonna get rid of Stanton. I knew it.
This is, being a Marlins fan, this would be at least the third time where they've gone through and they just trashed the entire lineup and the people that you grow attached to and you root for, and you're like, okay, this is what you build the team around. You add other pieces here and there, but Giancarlo Stanton is your guy. I mean, that's a name that you just right now you don't say, especially the way he's playing, the way things are going on. To even talk about it, and especially like how sensitive Marlins fans are. When I saw that thing come across yesterday, I'm like going, you're even going to listen to any kind of like deals for Giancarlo Stanton? Like you're just going to ship him off? And then it just, honestly, I've been saying this for a while. Jeffrey Loria cannot get out of South Florida soon enough. This guy has been a cancer to this team. He's been awful for baseball. Who knows what's been going on with the stadium and the shady deals that have happened there. And I can't wait for them to uncover that kind of stuff. But if they do this again, honestly, for me, I am not a Marlins fan until Jeffrey Loria is gone. I won't even root for him. I won't go. I won't talk about him. I won't do anything.
Well,
it's done. I mean, they've got to get this sale done soon, and hopefully before they get rid of. If they got rid of those 3 guys, I'd be like, really? And we're going to start all over again?
Yeah, it's a big knock on baseball, Virginia, is a lot of guys that are really awesome superstar players. They don't stay on a team long enough for you to get that, that love for that team. Back when we were younger, guys would stay on a team for at least 10 years.
Yeah,
they had a connection with the team to the player.
Right. And so that's the whole thing. And then you buy the jerseys, and I can't tell you how many like Marlins jerseys I have of players that were there. I'm like going, okay, I think they're going to be here for a while. It's safe to buy my Stanton jersey. And I tell you, as soon as I buy it, that's when the Marlins trade everybody. Aww. And you're just like, I mean, as a fan, it's crushing. It's awful. And you can't be a fan of a team. You can't support a team that continues to do this.
Well, not like the Marlins. Yeah,
I would say like no one should go to the games, but no one goes to the games already. And it's just sad. It's a complete, utter disaster. There couldn't have been a worse owner than Jeffrey Loria. And he's got to go. And it's awful.
Isn't he trying to sell the whole entire team? But then they didn't have enough money.
He is.
He's jumping off the ship, man. He'll be gone soon, I think.
Yeah, but they need to get him out quickly. Somebody please step up and like buy this team before he gets rid of Stanton. I mean, that'd be the worst thing ever.
Look, I feel like two regular Joes can maybe make some noise in the baseball world. They should make like a contest, own a baseball team, own the Marlins, and see what a regular Joe could do with that.
A fan who loves baseball.
I know it sounds like it's a movie, but
would treat it right.
Yeah.
It does sound like a movie.
Can we just give the Marlins away? It'd be nice. I think they want money, though, unfortunately. Erica's on here from Boca. Yes, you have a thought about baby Rocco's second birthday today, and Virginia can take old presents and give them to him?
Yes, you can, Virginia. Rest assured, I have 4 kids, and I did until the age of 7. When it came time to Christmas, I overdid it. I always made sure that all of them had the same amount of gifts, but they only gravitated to that 1 or 2. So those other ones got backed up in the attic, and voila, birthdays, there you go. Christmas, voila. It was simple. It was easy. Like Kevin said, when they're little, they don't care. They don't care if it comes from the dollar store or Walmart or Walgreens. Point is, if they got that G.I. Joe with the 1,001 guns and little things that they play with and the fort, not a problem.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. So other moms agree. Go for it.
A lot of G.I. Joe talk this morning. I like it.
I know. It's the last time we mentioned G.I. Joe.
I know.
Well, coming up, another thing that was on producer Denny's mind the other day, the HOA, he's got a leaky car, and they've been telling him, hey, you got to get that fixed or you're going to incur some serious fines. That's what HOAs do.
Well, they've been sending both of us letters. They've threatened both of us thousands of dollars for
what?
Certain different violations. And then I call. There's one lady that's really, really nice. She's like, well, they just do that to scare you. I'm like, well, what the heck, man?
Right.
What are we doing?
What are these violations? Because if it's your car, yeah, it's your fault. But if it's the property, you guys rent, so it's not on you.
Yeah, how does the HOA get down on the rent? They get on
You
everything.
don't have to fix anything with the exterior of the establishment.
Well, it's just not a problem with you guys. I've had a problem with my HOA. I think anyone who has a homeowners association has had a problem with them. And for you, we got a battle rap for you coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, we're looking pretty good in Palm Beach County to start off your Monday morning commute, but there are a couple of incidents on the Treasure Coast to keep an eye out for. Construction blocking 2 of the 3 lanes by Bridge Road and Hope Sound. That's I-95 northbound. And we also have police activity in Port St. Lucie. That's Southwest California Boulevard at Southwest Bellevue Avenue. We do have some good news, though, for your Monday morning commute. You're all clear on your way to the Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Fill your summer with a routine-ditching vacation. Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Get 50% off your second guest and $100 to spend at sea. Plus, kids sail for less when you book Allure of the Seas, sailing from Fort Lauderdale. Adventures start at just $749. But this offer won't last long, so plan your top deck surfing, reef exploring getaway soon. Call 1-800-ROYAL-CARIBBEAN or your travel agent today. Offer ends July 31st. Prices are per person, double occupancy, interior room, reflect savings, and subject to availability. Taxes, fees, and port expenses additional. Restrictions apply. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
Staples knows that behind every A-plus student is an A-plus mom. The kind who doesn't need algebra to understand that 50 cents is a great price. The kind who enjoys crossing things off her back-to-school list, especially when those things cost only 50 cents. And so this week, Staples has must-have back-to-school items for just 50 cents, like Staples 12-pack wood pencils, filler paper, and poly notebooks. Get everything they need for less. Staples, it's pro time. While supplies last, and 7/15/17 limit 5 in-store only.
Hey, it's Virginia. You know, who knew that I had some issues with my insides? Well, I didn't until I went to Revitology, and they did all these tests. They tested my blood. They tested my saliva. They tested my adrenal glands. They tested so much stuff. It's literally pages and pages of a report of what's going on the inside. And now I'm on a battery of different vitamins. I'm on some probiotics. I'm on some hormone stuff. It's all stuff that I didn't even realize I needed. Things like my cortisol level. I've never had that tested. I had no idea that you can have low cortisol and it can affect everything from your energy levels to your libido to the way your skin looks. Yeah, it's really amazing when you go and have the testing done that I did with my friends at Revitology. Dr. Roselli and his team want to help you start looking and feeling better. They will do what they did for me and personalize a treatment plan just for you. I am on a battery of different medicines now, and I feel great. I thought I was getting sick, and I didn't get sick, and I feel awesome. I really do credit my energy level and my brain fog lifting to them. I really am thankful to them. Here's the number to call, 561-406-2269, or go online, revitologyfl.com.
This summer, spend less time traveling and more time vacationing. This summer, spend your time at the Breakers Palm Beach, a seaside paradise with world-class amenities and a gracious staff. The Breakers is a luxury destination like no other. And through October, enjoy an incredible special offer that includes complimentary daily benefits like golf, breakfast, kids' meals, and more. Why book a flight this summer? The vacation of a lifetime is right in your backyard. Call 1-800-BREAKERS or visit thebreakers.com today.
Check out the Groupon app where you can save up to infinity, theoretically speaking. Actually, you can save up to $100 a week on what you do every day. Suppose you saved $10 on tacos and took that $10 and used it to get more great restaurant deals on Groupon, like Italian or Chinese. Pretty soon, you could save a ton. Brunch? Check Groupon. Dinner plans? Check Groupon. Hungry? Use the top-rated Groupon app to save up to $100 a week on what you do every day. Download the app and save. Groupon.
Bluebell ice cream is a spoonful of smiles, a bowl full of celebration, and 2 scoops of down-home optimism. It's a birthday party's grand finale, a first date's icebreaker, and a second trimester's persistent craving. Bluebell is a soft landing from a hard day, a team celebrating a win or erasing a loss. Some say Bluebell is the best ice cream in the country. Like our original gold-rimmed homemade vanilla, the country's gold standard of ice cream flavors since 1969. Its hand-cranked taste takes you back to simpler times. That's why we put the word home right on the carton.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at all Walmart supercenters and Walmart neighborhood markets.
It is clearance time at Braman Honda. If you're looking for a deal on an amazing car, get in there to Braman Honda. All this week, it's true prices, true service, true selection, and 0 down. I love that part. 0 down means you don't have to walk in with a big down payment. 0 due at signing. All you have to do is come up with the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off in a new Honda. Some of these Hondas from just $199 a month. Now, this deal is a 36-month lease program on a 2017 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit, just the tax tag and your credit approved, and you're driving off. Mike Rodriguez runs the show over there. He just wants to put you in a great car this summer. So get to Braman Honda. Let the summerbration begin right now. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. You can also shop online at BramanHondaPB.com. Braman Honda of Palm Beach County, where it's true for you.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Subway.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking a few scattered showers for the morning drive on this Monday. Skies will be partly to mostly cloudy today on this Monday. A 50% chance for scattered showers anytime. A few isolated inland afternoon thunderstorms. The high still near 90. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy, a few scattered showers overnight. Very warm, low 80.
Hungry for something different? Try the Mediterranean collection at Subway restaurants. Choose a warm flatbread or crisp chopped salad with steak or rotisserie-style chicken, feta cheese, and a creamy tzatziki sauce. Limited time only at participating restaurants.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, just this week only for All-Star Week, we got these Slushies Are For Hitters shirts that are back on sale. This started a while ago. My son was playing baseball, and he wanted a slushie, and I felt so bad, but like he hadn't gotten a hit and really hadn't worked on his hitting, and I blurted out, I said, son, I would love to, but slushies are for hitters. It's I felt awful when I said it, but I mean, there's a lot of truth into it. Earn your rewards. You feel a lot better about the reward when you earn it.
Did you buy him a Sausage Off for Hitters t-shirt?
I haven't. You know what? I should while
You
they're back on
should.
sale.
That was a little insult to injury.
But he should know. He should wear it. Be like, okay, hey, I earn my rewards. I don't believe in participation trophies.
I think you got the message.
I think he should be the face of the line, actually.
Well, you can get your own shirt right now. Again, available just this week only. Go to kvjshow.com. kvjshow.com. It's a cool little shirt. It's got the baseball style. It's white with the dark sleeves. So go check it out at kvjshow.com. Available for this week only.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, you got the Home Run Derby going on tonight. It is All-Star Week here in South Florida. And yesterday, you had all these celebrities in Marlins Park, including Jamie Foxx. He was there. Bachelorette star Rachel Lindsay. Christina Milian was there. Even Joey Chestnut, the hot dog dude, was there.
Look, he's a celebrity.
I guess so. Miami Dolphins great Jason Taylor. William Levy was on the field. Pudge Rodriguez, remember him from the World Series Marlins?
Poor guy. What a name, Pudge.
I know.
Aw.
It was all part of the All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball game that happened. Flo Rida was performing between the games, and they wheel out. It's almost like a competition between, anytime there's any kind of like signature Miami event, you're going to have Flo Rida, Pitbull, Enrique Iglesias, and it's like they're all competing.
It's all three of them?
Well, no, but it's like anytime we have any kind of event, it's like they all... I think they're battling to be going, there's no way there could be a signature Miami event, because I think they all want the crown of Mr. 305. Pitbull claims it, Flo Rida wants it, and Enrique's like, hey, don't forget about me just because I'm a little bit older.
I've been here longer.
Right, exactly. So yeah, Pitbull is going to be performing during the ceremonies tonight for the Home Run Derby. You had Flo Rida on the field yesterday. And then, Lenny Kravitz's like, hey, I used to live in Miami. Don't forget about me. He's going to be performing tonight at the Major League Baseball Players Association party in Miami.
That's awesome.
So we got all these Miami artists that are doing it. Jennifer Hudson, she sang at a private party in Miami Beach. That was last night. So you got all kinds of stars in town. BB Rexa is going to be singing the Star Spangled Banner tomorrow night before the All-Star game. So lots of cool stuff going on, and they had the Fan Fest start over the weekend. There were a lot of big celebrities that were there, including former Hall of Famers and players, and doing autograph sessions. They had J-Lo and A-Rod there. They were walking the halls.
Well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm more impressed with J-Lo.
You are, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, he's an A-Rod hater. Look at him over there.
And I say it proud.
Yeah. They say the game's not even sold out.
Really?
What? Yeah, not even sold out.
I heard people on Facebook complaining. They're like, how are ticket prices going up and nobody's buying them?
Yeah, there's some stuff, and I was reading an article today. They're like, it'll wind up, they'll say it's sold out, but they're doing that whole thing where they have tricky ways of like, all of a sudden there's going to be all kinds of like kids' youth groups that are going to be, up in the upper levels.
A bunch of nuns.
Man, those nuns each paid $400 to sit in those nosebleed seats.
They do that sometimes with comedy shows. They'll bring in, a lot of times you see a comedy special being taped. Yeah. They'll have a bunch of different groups of people in there just to make it look way bigger than what it would be originally.
It's so weird. We had the World Baseball Classic, and they packed the place. And then we have the All-Star Game, which you're not going to get for like 30 more years, and they can't even sell it out.
Well,
Miami's so bizarre.
Maybe they'll sell tickets at the game. People walk up. I don't know.
It's just bizarre. It really is. So, there's a lot of hype around it, and this should be like the big moment, but it's almost kind of like...
Well, are they outpricing themselves? Because that's kind of the vibe that I got on Facebook.
Yeah.
There was people saying, like, okay, maybe we would want to go, but ticket prices are going up and tickets aren't selling. Like, that's not cool, man.
Could be. So, I don't know. Got any info on it, you can always sound off 877-979-WRMF. Well, if you live in South Florida, so many places have these homeowners associations. In fact, neighborhoods you would never expect have homeowners associations. You're like, well, why do we even have an HOA here? I don't get this. Doesn't even make sense.
And a lot of them just really, they abuse their power. They go around looking. Yeah. Deliberately looking for things to be wrong.
What it is retirees that maybe had power in their previous life as a business person, now have nothing better to do. Or also, I've seen this, retirees that were powerless in their previous life, but now have a little bit of power and abuse it. It's older people with nothing to do.
My dad was down here from Texas, and he was staying at my place for a few days, and he kept on parking in different guest spots. These are guest spots. Yeah. They gave him a notice, threatened to tow his car.
But he was a guest.
Unless he got some weird pass. I'm like, wait, weird pass? What's going on? I gotta call the HOA now and get a pass? Yeah. It's just, come on, let the dude park.
Why can't a guest park in a guest spot?
Yeah, if someone stays over my house for more than 2 days and they stay in a guest spot, they get threatened with the like harassment. You gotta leave. If not, you gotta get a pass. That's what they do.
Ay, ay, ay.
Right.
Flexing their whatever muscle they have.
This man pays his rent. What more do you want?
Well, then I had to renew my lease, and I sent it to the owner of my townhouse. I guess she never sent it back to the HOA. They threatened $1,000 to take out of my money because
your person that you rent from didn't do their job.
Get this notice. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm already past the notice.
Oh yeah.
And then they go, oh no, don't worry about it. They just wanted to scare you. There's one lady that
just wanted to scare you.
There's one woman in the HOA that is awesome. She's really nice.
Okay.
Everybody else, they
have nothing better to do. That's what it is.
They said they sent Denny's a bunch of notices and letters. Yeah. He never got one of them. And then they had him in violation.
All I had was the violation notice. I never got any prior notices.
That's how they operate, man.
It's a scam.
Well, they have somebody that drives around in a car. That's all they do is look
they do.
And that's what annoys me. It's like when the tow drivers drive around just to really dig and find.
I mean, all they're doing is just trolling, looking for problems to cause in people's lives, and we've got busy lives.
Because they have nothing, but they have nothing better to do.
Well, I know.
You do.
That's the
You have a
problem.
job. You have a life. You care. You're nice to people.
And there is the problem.
They don't do any of that.
Yeah.
Well, the conditions are changing. There's an uprising happening, and I can feel it just in this county.
Yeah. So for anybody out there who's ever had any kind of issue with an HOA, Jaybird and his hype guy, producer Denny's, went into the studio to
You down
record
with
this battle rap.
Look,
I'm not down with the HOA.
I'm not gonna lie. It's not a very funny song. It's angry.
Okay.
Hey, producer Denny's, you ready to get on the mic and battle rap the HOA?
Yeah, man, let's battle rap.
Are you ready to get hype, producer Denny's?
Hells yeah.
I said, are you ready to get hype?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna get real hype. Let's get Medieval on the mic. I'm fuming.
The HOA, more crooked than the mob. Those lazy slobs need to get real jobs, cause all they ever do is steal and rob. The HOA are a bunch of knobs. Y'all are crooked.
With those fees you give,
I'm not scared of you bitches, you know where I live.
the HOA is worse than malaria.
They're the real criminals of America.
You say you sent letters to me, I never got them.
But even if I did, I'd use them to wipe my bottom.
You write tickets like you're a cop.
But you're not, so you're gonna get dropped.
The only thing you're good at is abusing power.
The HOA is some thieving cowards.
Now there's friction,
Cause you threaten eviction
causing affliction.
from all your restrictions. Kevin Ralston hates the HOA.
Only Virginia backs every word we say.
Every show member of the KVJ wants to go to war with the HOA. The HOA, more crooked than the mob. Those lazy slobs need to get real jobs, cause all they ever do is steal and rob. The HOA are a bunch of knobs.
Yeah. That's right.
Look, we wanted to sign One Vicious V to get on that track.
Yeah.
She was too scared to go battle the HOA.
Well, I got a pending pool permit, so I don't need to make no beef.
Dog, the KVJ show, as a whole, as a staff, we are against them.
My babies want a swimming pool. I can't fight with my HOA till after my in-ground is in the ground.
We need Vicious V on the mic.
You ain't getting her.
Too funny. She didn't want the heat that a battle rap could bring.
That's what the HOA does.
The HOA, they have nothing better to do.
You're right.
Oh, amazing
I'm
is
scared.
that?
They win.
Yeah.
Damn it. I thought you were hard.
My babies want a pool.
All right, coming up here in just a second, we got your daily hypothetical here for you. And tell me, would you rather be totally bald or completely covered in hair? What do you think is the better option? I'd like to hear what Virginia has to say.
Totally bald or totally covered?
Totally covered in hair. We'll get a response coming up next.
I had a dream, we were sipping whiskey neat, highest floor of the Bowery, and I was high enough. Somewhere along the lines, we stopped seeing eye to eye. You were staying out all night, and I had enough. No, I don't between summer nights and the libertines, never growing up. I'll take with me the Polaroids and the memories, but you know I'm gonna leave behind the worst of us. Who's gonna walk you through the dark side of the morning? Who's gonna rock you when the sun won't let you sleep? Who's waking up to drive you home when you're drunk and all alone? Who's gonna walk you through the dark side of the morning? It ain't me.
All right, Virginia, would you rather be totally bald or completely covered in hair?
Okay, question.
Yeah.
If I pick totally covered in hair, can I get laser hair removal?
No. Cannot.
Come on, we're trying to beat the game.
I know. It's a fair question, but no, you cannot.
I don't think it was a fair question.
I think I have to go totally bald.
Really?
I do. I don't want to be totally covered in hair.
It's not a good look for a lady.
Is this like a Wookiee thing?
Yeah.
No.
I think that's easily the best option. And I'm not a guy who would love to be bald, but yeah, I mean, just being completely covered in hair and you can't do anything about it. You ever take off your shirt, and this is South Florida, baby.
I go for the hair because I'm the Bigfoot guy on the show, and I just completely go that way. I do Bigfoot parties.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
You're not disappointing me. I figured that's what you go with.
I don't know. After about 3 years of Bigfoot parties, it starts to wear on his soul, and he starts to feel like an outcast.
Did I really go to the
and
woods?
he goes to the woods, and like a tragic accident, he ends up dying out there.
I really try to.
It's going to be a sad, true Hollywood story.
Okay.
I kind of like it though. There's a lot of layers to that.
Bigfoot boy.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. If after dying you could come back as any living thing other than a human, what would you choose?
Any living thing.
Any living thing other than a human, what would you choose? What do you think, Jay Bird?
Can it be a dinosaur? Or it has to be in modern times.
I'd say a living thing. Yeah, no dinosaurs are living.
I love this question, and I've got too many options. Can you please go to Virginia first?
Sure thing. Virginia, what would you say?
I would probably have to say like a beloved dog.
Amen. That's a no-brainer because they're treated so great.
I don't want to be a kennel pooch, but
Yeah.
I want to be a dog that is just like a rich family owns me.
Yep.
And they like make me like chicken every night.
Yeah.
That kind of dog.
I think the only other option would be something like an eagle. Just a majestic bird that is not easily prey for another animal. You know, you can
tricky,
fly
though. I
and
mean-
soar and all that kind of stuff.
You're going to have to snatch rats out of the field and eat them. I don't know if I can do that,
Yeah,
Kev.
but you know, if you're that animal, you're okay with it. You like them.
I'm definitely coming back as a manatee.
Really? Okay.
They're peaceful. It's underwater. I'm not a good swimmer. I'd like to actually go in that world. I've never seen that world, really.
But you got to watch out for boat propellers.
Yeah, but that's his life, baby. And no matter what, you come back. At Eagle, you got to worry about eagle trappers.
Okay.
I don't know. Is that a thing?
Eagle trappers?
I don't know.
Never heard of eagle trappers.
I'll Google it. That's got to be a thing.
Is it?
It's got to eagle. Of
I don't know if
course.
it's legal. Are you allowed to trap eagles?
I don't think it is.
I've never seen that. I've never seen guys go, hey, we're going eagle hunting today.
It's black market stuff.
Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, I never even heard of that.
Eagle trap.
Not that I've heard of, no. Okay, and final one here. Your hypothetical. If you could live the life of any movie character, who would you choose? Who would be that movie character? You think of like a lot of dudes are like super cool with great abilities. Even I know he's on the dark side, but a Darth Vader, you could go with that.
You're conflicted, though. Are you really happy as Darth Vader? Yeah,
I know.
You look cool.
And you got cool powers. And I've thought about that even, Keanu Reeves has played a couple roles that are kind of Neo was pretty awesome. And I also love the latest thing that he's got going on where he's like that retired hitman. And those movies, those are kind of awesome. But, I mean, he's kind of on the run. He lives kind of a tortured life. That's the only problem. Ferris Bueller would be kind of cool because that guy really knows how to enjoy life.
But you're only getting him as a young kid who's really got the world by the tail.
But you assume he takes that attitude. I think we all want to be a Ferris. We all want to say, you know what, I want to live every single day like that and, drink it in. Imagine what every day of his life is like. I think we're all jealous like that because we want to live life like that. That's just my thought.
This is a hard one.
This is a tough one. I'll give you a second to think about that. What would be the ideal if you could live the life of any movie character? Who would you choose? What is the best choice? You can call or text us your thoughts, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, we're now dealing with some pretty heavy delays in Boynton Beach this morning. 3 right lanes blocked, I-95 southbound at Hypoluxo Road. Backups to Lantana Road in that situation and building as you travel through there this morning. We also have a crash on your surface streets, Lake Worth, that's 10th Avenue North, the South Military Trail, and disabled vehicle on the exit ramp in West Palm Beach, that's I-95 southbound to 45th Street. In Broward County, we now have a crash, I-95 northbound at Broward Boulevard, that's blocking the left lane, and emergency vehicles blocking the left lane, I-95 northbound, that's at Cypress Creek Road. You'll also want to keep an eye out for police activity in the Treasure Coast, that's Port St. Lucie, Southwest California Boulevard at Southwest Bellevue Avenue. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Stutz for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
The 2017 Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest is almost here. We love beer, and we know that you do too. Saturday, July 22nd at the South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center in the Cool AC. 2 sessions, 12 noon and 5:30 p.m. But with VIP admission, you get in an hour earlier. Love bourbon and whiskey too? We got it. Don't miss the Hillbilly Bourbon Whiskey Tasting Lounge where you can sample 86 and 101 proofs. There's a tug of war contest for cash presented by You Pull and Pay. And this is not just any beer fest. We have over 150 craft beers on tap, a silent disco dance floor, cornhole, 10 gourmet food trucks, live music on stage, and special timed releases. Also, do not miss the after party with the KVJ Show. Kevin, Virginia, and Jason at the Ranch at Double D's. PalmBeachSummerBeerFest.com has all the event information and a link to buy tickets. Like our Facebook page for free giveaways. Get your advance tickets now at a discounted rate. That's PalmBeachSummerBeerFest.com. But hurry before the tickets are gone. Cheers!
If you're thinking about braces for you or for a loved one in your family, I took my daughter to see Dr. Bradford, and she loves him, and she loves the team over there. It comes to anything. They can do it all. They do the clear brackets. They do the regular traditional ones. They also do Invisalign and Invisalign Teen. They give smiles that last a lifetime at Dr. Bradford's office. State-of-the-art technology, too. He's got the cool gadgets and the latest and the greatest, like the digital scanners, the accelerated orthodontics, state-of-the-art treatment in both of his facilities. Experience counts and results matter, and that's Dr. Bradford. He is experienced, doing this now for over 20 years, knows orthodontics inside and out. Offices in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach. Here's the number to call, 561-694-3006, or go online, see real patient testimonials and before and after pictures at orthobybradford.com.
This summer, treat your family to a magical getaway during enchanted evenings at Waldorf Astoria, Orlando. Enjoy family fun with exciting poolside activities, RC car races, refreshing margarita bar, and so much more. Plus, enjoy our 12 restaurants, spa, golf, and complimentary transportation to Disney. Rooms from $215 a night. Visit WaldorfAstoriaOrlando.com/summer. Restrictions apply. See website for details.
Wait,
You don't have to wait. Thanks to the Easy Match promotion from the Florida Lottery, you could instantly win up to $1,000 on Fantasy 5 and Lucky Money. Plus, there are more $500 instant winners. But don't wait. For an extra $1, add Easy Match to your Fantasy 5 or Lucky Money ticket today. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Summertime is a great time to finally get that LASIK procedure. Have you thought about getting rid of the glasses and the contact lenses for years? You know, the summertime is great because a couple things. One, your schedule is likely not as hectic. Two, you're probably realizing just how aggravating a life with glasses or contact lenses is. When you go to the beach, when you're working out, when you're doing anything outside, your face is all sweaty. Who wants that hassle? In the morning, when you're trying to decide whether you got shampoo in your hands or conditioner and you don't know which to go first, that is when you need Panu Laser Vision. And also, summertime is a great time too, because even if you socked all your money away for your vacation, don't worry, because they got a payment plan with 0 down and 0 interest. I tell you, Panu, state-of-the-art lasers, knowledgeable doctors, the best place to go anywhere in South Florida. And just for listening to the KVJ show, they're going to knock $500 off on your procedure. What you do, look them up online, PANNU laser.com. That's PANNU laser.com. As summer starts slipping away, so do your chances to get to Panu Laser Vision.
Announcing new summer duos at Bonefish Grill, like the wood-grilled center-cut sirloin and cold water lobster tail, or cod piccata paired with lobster stuffed shrimp, starting at just $19.90. They're only here for a limited time, and only at Bonefish Grill.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
We're coming up in your Dirt of the Day. Jared Leto is talking a little bit about a project that he and Kanye did together. We didn't even realize they did it, and it sounds pretty cool. We'll let you hear it coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
You can be any movie character you want. What's the right choice? Got some good suggestions that people text in. Somebody said Iron Man. That would be pretty cool because, you know, he's like a slick billionaire, smart, swarthy dude. The ladies love him. Yet he has a really cool suit, can do some awesome things. I wouldn't deny that. Somebody else said Jordan Belfort, Wolf of Wall Street. They would love to be.
Again, though, the people that you're talking about, there's a lot of drama that's going to be going on all the time. You're never going to get a chance to rest.
I can take the Iron Man drama. I think it's all good. It's okay. You're saving the world. I mean, yes, there's big problems, but I mean, you're a hero. Your life is very productive. You're leaving something behind. Jordan Belfort, no, because it's kind of like sad and it flames out. Somebody else said Stifler from American Pie. Though he's fun, I would not want to be Stifler from American Pie.
Why would you want to be?
What about Elle Woods from Legally Blonde? I want to be her.
Okay.
Can you turn off her microphone for 5 minutes? That deserves a timeout.
Why? She's fun. She's smart, sassy.
She's above it all. She doesn't even notice you and your derogatory comments.
True. Doug is on here from North Palm Beach. Doug, you can be any movie character you want to be. Who would it be?
Danny Ocean.
From Ocean's 11.
Oh, yeah. He was suave.
Yeah, you know, I just want to be George Clooney. I mean, I don't know if that's possible, but just, yeah.
It's got to be the character.
Gosh, man. But, yeah, he's been so many great characters, like, you would just love to be. I think James Bond would be pretty awesome. I would love to be James Bond. He's just a cool dude. He's got away with the ladies. He's tough. He can fight. He knows all the gadgets.
What about Mr. Miyagi?
No.
Why? Give me the cons on why that'd be bad.
1, I'm old. 2, I'm lonely. All I get to do is hang out with a teenage boy and watch him paint my fence.
When you say it like that, it does not sound nearly as cool.
Miyagi.
Not going Miyagi.
Okay. Well, you said Darth Vader. Instead of Darth Vader, what about Yoda? He's a little bit more...
No.
Why?
He's lives in a swamp. He's tiny. Lives by himself. Lonely. His best years are behind him. Yeah. No.
I'm seeing a theme here. Aging and being alone. This This is kind of a depressing segment.
It's not too late to turn it around.
Oh, I didn't realize all this until right this second. Kind of had like, one of those moments on the air.
Realization.
You're right. I gotta go out and meet some people.
James is gonna go sit by a canal and think today.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in a second, I'll let you hear about this project that Jared Leto did with Kanye. How do you say it, Leto or Leto?
It's like it's one of those tomato.
Leto, I say Leto.
Well, whatever you say. We'll let you hear it coming up in a second about him and Kanye. Before we get into that, did you see at the Mad Cool Festival in Madrid over the weekend?
Yeah.
This acrobat was performing right before Green Day went on stage, and I guess like his harness snapped.
Yeah.
And the poor acrobat fell 100 feet to his death. And for some reason, like, they thought it was a good idea not to tell Green Day. So right after this guy dies on stage, Green Day takes the stage and they perform, and nobody told them.
Are you guys ready to party?
Yeah,
All
they're
right.
like, just Green Day being Green Day.
Come on, they're ready to party.
And then afterwards, they caught a lot of backlash. People are like, we can't believe you, Green Day. You went on stage right after that guy died and you didn't even talk about it. And they're like, we didn't know. No one told them. They said if we had known prior to that performance, we most likely would not have played at all.
So is that one of those moments where the show does not go on? Because that's the whole thing. The show must go on. Does it not go on if that happens?
I think if somebody dies on the stage because their harness broke while doing acrobatics 15 minutes earlier, yeah, the show doesn't go on.
I agree, but what if it was 8 hours before in the day? No one knows about it. The audience doesn't know about it. Does the show still go on?
8 hours, okay.
I think it's 24-hour memorial.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, acrobat, but
show must go on for according to Virginia.
Virginia's money hungry though. Let's just put that on the record.
It just sucks. I mean, if it's a new audience and they don't know, then I could see where, you can get away with it. But this was the same audience, and they did know because they had just watched it.
This happened in wrestling too with Owen Hart.
Did the show go on?
I don't want to speak out of turn, but I know it was in front of people during a show. His harness broke during a live show, and he plummeted to his death.
That is horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Did wrestling fans go nuts when that happened?
Well, they probably loved it because they thought it was, oh my gosh, this is
part of the show.
It's epic.
They've taken it to a whole new level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's scary. It looks like T.I. has some advice for Rob Kardashian. We told you all the drama going on in Rob Kardashian's life with Blac Chyna, and now there's a legal team involved, and they said they're getting a restraining order against Rob. Here's T.I. with his advice for Rob.
Don't tell women's business. That's bad. It's very, very bad. It's poor character. It's flawed. You know what I mean? If a woman entrusts you, man, and confide in you, man, with secrets and stuff like that, you don't never let that. You don't do that. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Our secrets are safe. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that.
T.I. knows about drama. He's had some woman drama in his past.
He learned the hard way. Don't share a woman's secrets. And finally here's Jared Leto talking about him and Kanye and the project they did.
The only person we've ever collaborated with before as far as another artist is Kanye. And that was on a song called Hurricane some years ago. And it was incredible. We ended up performing together in Spain in front of like 60,000 people on the street. We had a show in Spain. I remember I called him up and said, hey man, do you want to come and play this show with us in Madrid? We were playing outside in the street. He's like, it was the night before. He's like, yeah, why not? He flew over and he showed. I couldn't even believe that it all happened.
Wow.
What's Leto's band, Mercury to Mars or something?
30 Seconds to Mars.
Do you know his music?
I don't.
Do you, Kev?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
There's a few songs I like.
All right.
Of course, Kevin knows it. Yeah, he's very cool, everybody.
You're getting ripped on, Kev.
I know.
Sorry.
It's easy. So easy how it can happen on this show. Huh?
It happens on it like that.
All
So
you have
quick.
to do is just say you know an artist.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All right, I got some birthdays today, including Baby Rocco. He's having a birthday today. He's turning 2 years old.
Baby Rocco!
Yeah. And we've got a quick little round of what the heck is Baby Rocco saying here. You say that he's a little bit easier to understand these days, Virginia?
He is getting better.
Okay.
Absolutely getting better.
All right, well, let's see here if people can figure out what Baby Rocco is saying right here.
Hi, Eggy David. Hey, Eggy David.
Okay,
Ooh.
I think I got that one.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't get
He
it?
sounds like a Star Wars character.
I think I got this one.
Hi, Eggy David. Hey, Eggy David.
Yep, I got that one. I got it.
I only got one headphone working.
You don't get it?
No, at all. I can't hear. I cannot hear what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm going to write it down for Virginia here. So I don't want to blow it, so I want people to call on that. 877-979-WRMF. Okay.
Let me see what you got over there.
It's just part of it, but that's the...
Yes.
Okay.
That is correct.
Can you give me just a taste more, just one more time?
Can I give it to you one more time? I will give it to you one more time. What the heck is Baby Rocco saying?
Hi, Eggy David. Hey, Eggy David.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is it a song?
No.
Oh. That is an achy breaky heart.
No, yeah.
He's not singing Billy Ray Cyrus.
I was like, it's really going to be hard, Virginia.
He would get a spanking if he would.
877-979-9763. Going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to the South Florida Fairgrounds. Let me see. Actually, I'm going to send you up with a miniature golf on South Florida Science Center's new conservation course. That's what we got for you. It's Camp KVJ for this week. So we got the hookup for you if you can figure out what exactly Baby Rocco is saying. Also, happy birthday to Jessica Simpson. She's turning 37 today.
Killing it.
Sofia Vergara is 45.
Also killing it.
Yep. And Adrian Grenier, not killing it.
Aw.
41.
He's a good actor, though.
Yeah.
Good looking dude.
I think he's gorgeous.
Yes.
I don't know why
Very
he doesn't
pretty
get
man.
more work.
I know.
I like him.
From Entourage, if you did not remember. Also, a little birthday chant for Michael. Michael. There you go. That is from Mike. So if you got a birthday, you want a little shout out, all you have to do is just get a hold of us here on the KVJ Show. You can send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. Hernando is on here from West Palm Beach. He thinks he knows what the heck Baby Rocco is saying.
Hi, Eggy David. Hey, Eggy David.
Okay.
Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart.
Hernando, what do you think Baby Rocco is trying to say there?
Morning, guys. It sounds like he's saying, hi, Uncle Jaybird.
Hi, Uncle Jaybird. Hi, Uncle Jaybird. Yeah, that is correct.
Oh, that breaks my heart.
Your achy breaky heart?
Oh,
Yeah. It just broke your achy breaky heart.
It's funny. I was even trying to be cute with that. It does break my
He's talking to you, and you didn't even know.
Oh, my gosh. Can you play it again, Kevin? Now
Yeah, yeah, listen to it.
Hi, Eggy David. Hey, Eggy David.
Oh, man.
He loves his Uncle Jaybird.
He does, yeah.
We pull up to the radio station over the weekend because I had to come run up here and get something I had left.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, Uncle Jaybird house. Uncle Jaybird house. He thinks you live here. So he wanted to come up here and say hi to you.
That really melts my heart.
Breaky, breaky heart.
Very nice. Fernando, we got the hookup for you to go to the Science Center. And tomorrow on Camp KVJ, you got another chance to win those as well here on the KVJ Show. Well, somebody wants to know, is it okay to not have a wedding photographer or videographer? Is this something they'll regret? We'll discuss coming up next.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, and Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fist. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Do-do-do, do-do-do.
comes to a wedding, you do whatever you want to do, but I know some people are particular and like, you got to have this at your wedding. How do you feel about a videographer, Virginia? Is that a necessary part of a wedding, or a photographer, or who cares?
I think a photographer is more necessary than a videographer, even though my husband does video work as a profession. But
Yeah.
I think those still moments are more special than the video moments, but it would be great to have both.
Okay, and if you can't afford either, and you're really trying to cut costs, is that one of those things where you really regret cutting out a wedding photographer or videographer, or is it just one of those things you got to try to suck it up and make it happen somehow?
If you really can't afford it, maybe ask your guests to take that position for you and say, look, we can't afford a photographer. Would you guys capture the moments on your phones and then send them to us?
Yeah.
That's a great budget way.
Well, Connor is got kind of this problem where they're trying to figure out, okay, are we going to completely regret it if we don't do it? And maybe another option. Now, tell me what your fiance's position is on this, Connor.
Well, what we thought was to save a little bit of money, we could just do like a hashtag.
Okay.
So everybody at the wedding, we just want to tell all of our guests, take pics, take videos yourself, and then just hashtag it. We're going to use our names and just put it online. And then we'll have because we do that already when we've had little events.
Yeah.
We'll have 200 photos and videos.
Oh, wait, look,
do it for the wedding. You guys think that's a bad idea?
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if anybody's done this. Okay, say, for instance, you have a house party, and you tell everybody at the house party, they're going, hey, we're doing the hashtag
Kevin's crib.
Yeah. Kev's house blowing up.
Yeah, Kev's house blowing up. Yeah.
Hashtag Kev's house blowing up. So let's see what kind of photos and videos we get. Now, you're talking about a house party versus a wedding. If you get, not great photos or videos from your house party, you're like, oh, well, it was worth a try. You get that with your wedding, you're like, it's okay, most important day possibly of our relationship, and we didn't do a good job capturing it. We're going to regret it forever. So I wonder if anybody's tried this, a wedding hashtag, and leaving it up to your guests to be the photographers and videographers, and does it work?
Most weddings do a hashtag, regardless of whether or not they have the professionals there capturing the moments. People just do hashtags now for the weddings. That's just standard.
So can somebody say who's done this, is it enough? Let's say you take out the photographer and the videographer because you can't afford it.
The only thing I'll say about that is when you have people working stuff that doesn't normally, for example, if Ann was at a wedding and she tried to take pictures, I don't know if they're going to come out that good.
But that is your Aunt Ann. Think about your young niece who's 16, and a lot of these girls, I'm impressed a lot of times with what my 19-year-old daughter puts up on social. Good photographer, great with social, great videos, great photos. And I'm like, okay, could I live with that?
But if she's distracted or if she's not really taking it serious, you may not get those great memories you want.
What you could do, I'm kind of digging this because I know probably the majority of people are going to hate this idea.
Okay.
But I kind of like this whole thing. Get 10 people you really trust in your life that's going to be at the wedding. Assign them to be the people that are going to be taking some photos and all that stuff. And you'll have all that.
You also need to ask yourself, can you really not afford it, or are you just being a cheapskate? Because if you're just being a cheapskate, this is not one of those areas that you're going to look back on and say, oh, it was a waste of money. You're going to see beautiful pictures.
Unless they get divorced, and then you're like, oh my gosh, this is terrible.
And that's the question. It may be something where, it really stretches them a lot to try to have that photographer or videographer, and they're saying, we just don't know that we can make it happen. And she might not have a dress if we do the, photographer or videographer.
You can scale back the work that the photographer or video guy does and say, look, I just want you to do the ceremony, or I just want you to do the reception, or I only want you to be at each for an hour, and try to cut costs there.
All these rules with these weddings are really annoying. Every wedding and every couple is going to be different. Some are going to want the traditional. If I was to get married, I'd want a little bit more of a wackier wedding. It just depends.
I think the whole question in this situation, though, for Connor is they want to know if they axed the videographer and photographer, would they regret it? Would they get enough good photos and videos from the people who attend to be like, okay, you know what, we're satisfied, and that was a great cost-saving measure.
Nobody here has a crystal ball. We cannot tell you how your guests are going to do. Keep in mind, half of them are going to be drunk.
I mean,
let's hear the experiences people have had. I mean, from the experience you've had, if you had a wedding where you used a hashtag, said, oh my gosh, I wish we wouldn't have even gotten a photographer, videographer. We didn't need it because everyone else took care of it for us.
Ask Virginia. She had a wedding photographer. How well did that turn out?
My wedding photographer bought drugs from a homeless guy in the French Quarter and then proceeded to wig out and give her camera to one of my guests.
So she came to the hotel room. She was knocking on my room.
She was beating on our door.
That could happen. You spend all that money and then you get a photographer on drugs.
Sorry, I'd rather trust my 10 friends on social media than what happened at your wedding.
Can you help out Connor here? Is he going to regret it forever if they just had the friends and family take care of the photos and videos at the wedding? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can call or text us here at the KVJ Show. One of the comments that just came in says, no, you need a photographer. All your guests are going to have phones out and they're going to be blocking each other. You don't need a fancy one. A lot of people are saying, hey, if you're trying to save money, you just have a photographer for the ceremony. That way, at least they have their special moment captured. You don't have to do that and the party. Maybe have the people take over for the reception. But for the actual ceremony, definitely get a wedding photographer. Somebody said, I look at my wedding album and video of my wedding every week, said no one ever. I've been married 7 years and I've looked at my wedding album 0 times.
Aww.
Who cares?
That's awesome.
I also don't like my husband, so.
Yeah, they may not be happy in their relationship.
I've looked at mine a few times. I love it.
Somebody said, not for nothing, but respectfully, why are these people getting married if they are broke and can't afford a photographer? Well, I don't think you have to have money to get married. I mean, do you ever have to get to a place where you're financially set to get married if you're in love? And some people just don't ever make a ton of money in their life.
I think what they're saying is don't overdo your expenses if you get married, but don't have all this stuff if you can't afford it.
Well, I think they're saying if you don't have money, don't get married. That's the way I read that.
It's a little snotty.
My thing is if you have money, don't get married.
Right. Mm-hmm. And this might be the best advice. Somebody said there's an app called WedPix where you can have the guests download and then they keep them in a photo album for you so you don't mess with a hashtag. They're not all over the place. Just say, hey, look, we hope you guys will do your best to take some really good photos and download this and then upload them right there, and you guys would really be helping us out. And then people are kind of tasked with it, and people may be like, oh, I want to take really good photos for them.
There are people at the wedding that would love to get involved. Oh, yeah, I'll take the pictures.
Yeah. Jennifer's on here from Hobe Sound, 877-979-WRMF. You say your friend kind of did something similar here, Jennifer?
Yeah, she had a really low-budget wedding, which was really beautiful because everybody pitched in. And she went on Facebook and looked at all of her guests and the photos that they took, and posted to Facebook, and then picked 3 people and designated them as her photographers. And it came out wonderful, and the photos are beautiful, and one of them shot video. And it was really, everybody just pitched in. It was really great. And, the photos are absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, cool.
So
okay.
You can do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you probably can. I just have to rate. I mean, are you going to be the person that's never going to check out your wedding album, or are you going to be the person that checks it out several times?
I went to a wedding over the weekend, and
You did?
I did.
Who'd you take as your date?
I went solo. Yeah, I swear to you on everything. And exactly what you're saying. Why are you solo? What's wrong? You don't want to bring a date?
Oh, you got a lot of that.
Oh yeah, and I also wore shorts to the wedding. That was another big. What are you wearing shorts to a wedding for? I still looked classy.
You wore shorts to a wedding?
It's summertime, and my pants ripped in half, getting ready. Right in the crotch area. I was all dressed. I squatted down to, pick something off the ground, rip. I'm like, son of a biscuit, I'm running late. Or shorts.
Did that affect how much you ate at the buffet later? Or?
No, I ate completely all
right.
Where was said wedding? Was it at a fancy place?
It was in Palm City. It was at a church, and then the reception was at like this, what?
You went to a wedding in a church in shorts?
Kevin, you've told me so many times that God does not care about shorts or shoes.
I don't think so.
The queen would not let you go to a church wedding in shorts.
That's why it's.
I think the setting.
Oh my God!
I think church is different. You're trying to I am doing a solid for God. I think it's like the wedding might be like it's more their standards that they set.
See, you should have gone to the store and bought paint.
I was out of time, and second of all,
it's Florida, man.
It's Florida, and the wedding people. They weren't annoyed. It's the other people that. Oh, what's this about?
What shoes did you wear?
I had nice, classy shoes.
Dress shoes and shorts.
Yes, and look, I can't.
Well, you're amusing Virginia over here.
I don't care, Virginia. If you're laughing at me, I was comfortable, and it's hot out there. My pants ripped.
He wore dress shoes and shorts.
Okay.
It actually doesn't.
Please tell me you have pictures of you at said wedding.
I'm sure there's many. I'll get you one.
Coming up here in just a second, kind of tying into that, I have a list of things that women notice immediately about men.
Dress shoes and shorts. That's going to leave an impression.
Maybe that makes the list. I'm just saying.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, we still have multiple lanes blocked due to an earlier wreck. I-95 southbound at Hypaluxo Road. The backup extending all the way to 6th Avenue now and still mounting. You're going to avoid that area if you can this morning. We also have a crash on your side streets. That's Lake Worth, 10th Avenue North at South Military Trail. Plus disabled vehicle in West Palm Beach. That's I-95 southbound at 45th Street. In Broward County, 2 crashes to be on the lookout for as well. The first one, I-95 southbound, that's at Atlantic Boulevard. The right lane blocked there. The second one at Broward Boulevard, that has 2 left lanes blocked. I-95 northbound delays back to Davie Boulevard in that situation. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. Summer beach days and late night swims, barbecues, and razor bumps? Seriously? If you're still messing around with razors and wax, it's time to stop. Go see the pros at Body Detail's True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal. Right now, you can save up to 60% off laser hair removal at Body Details, and you can schedule your treatments whenever and wherever works best for you. All of their amazing South Florida locations offer night and weekend hours. Plus, Body Details is the only company with a completely free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com and schedule your free consultation today.
I am so happy with my results from my mommy makeover. Thanks to Dr. Rankin and everybody at the Plastic Surgery Center where I went, Aqua Plastic Surgery. They are amazing. Dr. Rankin is leading the program over there, and he and Dr. Dev are building such a wonderful practice. They're both amazing guys. They're experienced, they're loved and respected by their patients and staff. They give beautiful results, and I am meeting so many people now. My good friend went and saw Dr. Dev for his stomach work, and my other girlfriend has a scheduled consultation and a scheduled surgery, with Dr. Rankin in a couple of weeks. I'm so excited that everybody's going to be looking and feeling their absolute best. When it comes to plastic surgery, you're not going to find any better. Dr. Dev went to Harvard Medical School. Okay, that's impressive. Dr. Rankin is the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's. That's impressive. These guys are doing things that I am just so astounded by. They are amazing. Get in there and go ask them all their expert advice. That first initial consultation is absolutely complimentary. Here's the number, 561-776-2830 or online at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Who provides the best entertainment and internet experience? Best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Lets you stream on 5 devices at once. Brings you Netflix on X1 and 75 megabits per second in the most popular packages? No question. Xfinity stacks up where AT&T doesn't. Get up to 75 megabits per second download speed. Compare that to AT&T. And get X1 and voice for $30 each a month for 1 year when you bundle all 3. Call 1-800-XFINITY today. And now ask us about Xfinity Mobile. A new kind of network designed to save you money when when you have Xfinity Internet. You get up to 5 lines included of talk and text, all at no extra cost. Compare that to AT&T. Call 1-800-XFINITY today. Must enroll in EcoBill and auto pay within 30 days or charges increased by $5 a month. Offer ends 8/20/17. Restrictions apply. Service not available in all areas. Limited to new residential customers. Equipment installation tax and fees extra and subject to change during and after promo. Early termination fee applies if all Xfinity service are canceled during the agreement term. After 1 year, regular rates apply. Wi-Fi claim based on Xfinity Gigabit service, router coverage, and speed on the 5 gigahertz band. Netflix streaming membership required.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Who is hungry for some delicious lunch? Well, get down to Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill. These guys nail it when it comes to Tex-Mex food. Enchiladas galore on their lunch menu. You got the chicken enchilada. You've got the enchilada sonora and the pork enchilada, all available. Now, lunch and the doors open at 11 a.m. at Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill, 5949 Congress Avenue. Very easy to find. And the cool thing about Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill, they will cater all of your functions, whether it's a party or a holiday festivity. They're going to do that. Brenda and Jay, they are the owners of this establishment, and there's a reason why people from all over South Florida go to Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill, because they do make delicious food. Every Friday night, they've got live karaoke on their connecting bar, Rosie's Cantina. So they've got delicious food, great drink specials, and free entertainment. Go there today or this weekend, and remember, Bigfoot is real.
When you need us, where you need us. Jupiter Medical Center Urgent Care. The hospital you trust provides convenient care right in your neighborhood, with locations throughout northern Palm Beach and now open on PGA Boulevard across from the Gardens Mall. Find help with injuries, illnesses, flu shots, and more. And if a situation becomes more serious, you'll have quick access to world-class hospital services. Jupiter Medical Center Urgent Care. When you need us, where you need us.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Dramamine.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking a few scattered showers for the morning drive on this Monday. Skies will be partly to mostly cloudy today on this Monday. A 50% chance for scattered showers anytime. A few isolated inland afternoon thunderstorms. The high still near 90. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy. A few scattered showers overnight. Very warm, low 80.
Forget upset stomach treatments and enjoy the ride with Dramamine Non-Drowsy Naturals. Helps prevent and treat the symptoms of motion sickness without drowsiness. And it's safe to use every day you travel. Try Dramamine Non-Drowsy Naturals for truly non-drowsy motion sickness relief.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, we're less than 2 weeks away from the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest. If you love craft beer, this is a must-attend event. It's going to be at the South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center, Saturday, July 22nd. So not this coming Saturday, but the following week. It is right there under the cool AC. We've got all kinds, pretty much every great brewery in South Florida is going to be represented. And for $45, you get the mini mug to go around, taste as much craft beer as you want. Plus, there's bourbon and whiskey tasting. There's VIP tickets you can get for $75. General admission is $45 for all you can drink. Plus, there's going to be live music, 10 food trucks, and you can get your tickets right now. A nice little advance rate at PalmBeachSummerBeerFest.com. That's PalmBeachSummerBeerFest.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at KVJShow.com.
So what are the things that women notice immediately about men? You might expect how they dress is number one. Makes sense, right? So, yeah, if you go to a wedding in shorts and dress shoes, they notice.
Definitely.
But they may notice in a positive way. They may be going, I like that style.
It's all how you rock it.
Yeah.
You know, if you walk in there like you own the joint, yeah, I'm wearing shorts and dress shoes.
Walk in there like you've smoked a joint. Because you got to be high to wear that outfit.
Well played.
Second thing that women notice about men, your level of attractiveness. They can pay attention pretty quickly to that.
Yes, that jumps out. I think level of attractiveness jumps out before clothes.
It might,
for me.
What do you mean? You mean like the way they look, their face?
Their aura, their stature. I notice a big guy. If a guy has a big stature about him and he's got strong facial features and he's got like a great thing going on and he's just stands out, I notice that. Mm-hmm. I like a guy that stands out. I'll notice that before his clothes.
Well, and they say your level of confidence is one of the top things women notice as well, and that probably plays into what you're talking about. It's how you carry yourself. If you've got bad posture and you just look mousy, then Women don't want that. There's a feeling of like, and it's like, hey, I'm confident in who I am.
I was in Publix yesterday, and not that I'm looking for any man. I wanted to go up to this guy and ask him if he would be on hookup or hang up, because he was such a...
Yeah, that's not weird. The guy's like, he's like, what are you talking about, lady? I don't listen to the radio. I got
That's why I
satellite.
didn't go up to him, but he was just one of those guys that like stood out and was just like his stature and like his confidence and how he carried his body, his physical presence.
Sir, you want to be a hookup or hang up? I'm married with 3 kids. Lady, get away from me.
That's why I didn't go up to him.
They do say there's a fine line. Women are attracted to confidence, but they're put off by arrogance.
That's true.
Yeah.
You don't want a guy that knows he's good looking. You want a guy that's like just quietly confident about it.
Yes, and some of the things like they'll notice quickly if you're a D-bag. Like if all your friends are like, what up, bro? Hey, what up, dog? And it's like stuff like that. You could be overly arrogant and not confident. They would want to have a guy that carries himself well, but, he's not going to be like broing you to death.
Silent confidence like a Kevin Ralston.
A humble confidence like Kevin Ralston.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw your little Instagram video yesterday.
Oh.
You did?
You saw that?
No, I don't have to. I got the real thing right here, and I'm just drinking it in.
Okay.
Quiet confidence.
Quiet confidence.
Tell me
okay.
about this Instagram video.
Yeah, tell me about it, too, because I don't remember.
You were at the bar?
Oh, okay. On Saturday.
Oh, was that Saturday?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
thought it was Sunday.
Oh, man, I got to watch this video.
It's good. He's quietly confident. He knows he's got it going on.
Is it like
take notes on myself.
Is it like that one picture that Aunt Ann hates? The one where he's kind of like, it's the profile pic and he's looking off in the distance. Is it?
No.
Is it got that
it's
vibe?
Not a picture. It's a video.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to go watch it.
Okay.
Check it out.
Yeah.
And finally, your hygiene. Women notice your hygiene.
Definitely.
They say it may not always be important to you, but it is to the women that you're courting. Are you shaved, trimmed, your nails? Have you worn deodorant? Do you smell? Do you got stains all over your shirt?
Absolutely. Those things are so important. And when you're getting dressed and you're getting ready and you're rushing, you might forget about looking under your fingernails, but I'm telling you, girls will notice.
Mm-hmm. So there you go.
Now let's get into what the guys notice about the chicks. Let's turn it around.
Cleavage. That's it. That's one thing.
Legs. Butt.
And we're done. That's pretty much it. I guess we got some drama with our hookup or hang up couple from Friday.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to call it drama,
Okay.
but there's definitely
Okay, something is going on.
Wait.
Apparently, it's not great.
Okay, we're talking about the one
couple from Friday that we just hooked up.
got ya.
Yes.
No, it's bad.
Well, I don't know if it's bad. There's a problem. So, I don't know. We'll get the scoop on that coming up next.
You lift my heart up when the rest of me is down. You enchant me even when you're not around. If there are boundaries, I will try to knock them down. I'm latching on, babe. Now I know what I have found.
Okay, so over the weekend, I get this email. If you remember Hook Up or Hang Up with Ashley and Frank on Friday, they had hit it off and they were going to go out on a great date. And so Frank emails like, WTF, Ashley totally and completely ghosted me and didn't even show up for dinner.
We're talking about hashtag phony Frank, right?
Yeah. Well,
he showed up. She didn't show up, so she's the phony.
right. And so we called up Ashley because I want to get an explanation as to why she didn't show up. And yeah, I admittedly on Friday had my suspicions about Frank. I felt like he was telling Ashley what she wanted to hear.
He sounded like a unicorn. Super
Tall, dark,
amazing.
handsome. He's into
everything.
food, wine. Want to go to Napa Valley
He
for the
travels.
weekend.
He's a food and wine international writer.
Yes.
So he goes around, and this is what he does.
Right. And then Jaybird even looked him up, and he found him. He writes for Food and Wine Magazine or something like that, you said?
Yeah, he's a legit dude.
Okay. So, Ashley, with this great unicorn, why did you not even show up to the date to find out what was going on with Frank?
Because he's a lying liar. That is not who he is at all. So Frank, I asked him his name, Frank Bruni. I looked up, I verified Food and Wine. I was like, okay, you work for Food and Wine. Okay, that's a real person. All right. So I'm excited about this date. And he recommended a restaurant, and I was like basically getting ready to go on this date.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him for a photo because I was like, well, I want to make sure that I'm going to be able to find him when we get there, so it's not awkward. Like I'm not sitting at the bar, looking around at everyone.
Sure.
Like, the door.
What do you look like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he sent me a photo, and it is the photo he sent me from his cell phone that we had been texting and talking back and forth on is not the same dude at all as Frank Bruni.
So he said his
totally
name.
lying.
He said his name
Not
was
him.
He said his name was Frank Bruni. He said, I'm Frank Bruni.
Yes.
Who is
and Frank Bruni? Then I did a little more research. I did some more research. Frank Bruni is this famous food and wine writer for the New York Times, who is like LGBT gay, writes all this great stuff. It is definitely not this guy who's trying to get in my pants. I was really disappointed, actually.
Frank Bruni's gay?
Yeah, I'm on his Wikipedia. He's openly gay. This is the worst job of research on this guy.
You know, probably what happened was when you called him on it and said, who do you write for?
He got nervous.
Maybe he knew of what the deal was. I mean, he may know a little bit about food, and he threw out the first Frank that he could think of. But he throws out a gay guy in New York.
But who's famous as hell.
Yeah, he's done a lot.
Yeah.
He's published. He's got
It
his
was
own
too
books.
good to be true.
But I don't understand get a better. What are you doing?
Well, I think the whole thing is, honestly, I think he caught him off guard. I think he just, I was sensing, it just felt like he was trying to he probably does know a little bit about food and wine, all that kind of stuff, but I think he was he was grabbing at straws.
Who is vetting these contestants? Who's doing this?
Well, you got to just make sure you
Yeah.
do your homework like she did.
Right.
We got to do our homework on these contestants.
Give her to a serial killer.
All right, Ashley, I am so sorry about Phony Frank.
It's all
Hashtag
right.
Phony Frank.
It's real.
Yeah. Okay, we apologize. That one is on us.
Yeah, we're sorry.
So,
We're sorry we almost got you murdered.
yeah. We'll work again on trying to find you another matchup, and
Okay.
we'll make sure this guy's legit.
Yeah, there was potential for a minute, and then I was like, oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
Out. I'm out.
Side note, though, I'm looking
Yeah.
through his Wikipedia. Frank Bruni sounds like a great catch for any gay man out there. I mean, you should chase him.
If he's single, let's try to get him on Hook Up or Hang Up.
And by the way,
Yeah.
this Bruni guy is a beautiful writer.
He is. He's great, huh?
Unbelievable.
I mean, he's got awards. He's got best-selling books.
Hey, Denny's, call up Frank. We need to get this Frank dude on the phone.
If
Bruni
that's
or
even
the
his-
other one?
No, not Bruni. No, get our Frank on the line. I want to find out why he went with the Frank Bruni.
If that's even his real name, his name might be just Otto. How do we
did he
know?
have his last name's on the email, right?
Oh no, that's legit. Our email.
People
Okay.
can make fake emails.
Well, I mean, maybe it
Dude.
said in the signature or something. All right, we're going to try to check in. We're going to call up the number that we had for Frank, and I want to find out that. Explain yourself, Frank.
Hashtag Phony Frank needs to
Yeah.
be trending again.
All right, we'll see if we can get a hold of Frank coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
Tell me what you really like, baby.
Apparently, no luck with Phony Frank. Keep trying there, Denny's. We'll see if we can get him on here. Yeah, a guy we had for a hookup or hang up apparently took some liberties with his identity and tried to pass himself off as some kind of like a well-known food critic. Luckily, our girl Ashley did a little bit of research. Somebody said, you couldn't even pronounce Cabernet Sauvignon when you guys had him on.
So, not a lot of people can do that, Kev.
Well, I mean, a guy who's a food critic should.
Frank Bruni should.
Frank Bruni should. You're right.
Somebody said Frank is the reason why it's so hard to be a guy and truly try to date out there. Phony Frank giving us all a bad name. And
I hear that a lot from girls.
Yeah.
Guys pretending to be something they're not.
Right.
And more of my girlfriends that are single out there in the game tell me they have to Google a guy and search his name and go research him before they even go on a first date because so many of these guys are liars.
Look, I'm not trying to make this a battle of the sexes, but there was a girl that I was talking to. I even asked her the question, have you ever been arrested? Oh, no, I'm very peaceful. I look her up after she was arrested for battery. For getting into a fight. And I'm like, you said you were, I didn't even say anything.
She sounds fun.
No.
One thing we got to figure out how we're going to add into a hookup or hang up. Taylor sent us a message on Facebook, said, you guys had a dude on hookup or hang up, and I heard he likes to travel, a lot of spur of the moment trips. He's fake, by the way, but if you have somebody on hookup or hang up that doesn't work out and it's not a hookup, can you put him back in the mix and put him back in pretty quickly? Because I would love to get a crack at some of these people that seem like they're great and things just don't work out. And I guess we got to figure out who we're going to put back into the mix.
Well, not Frank.
I'd hate to keep having the same people. Yeah, Frank is gone.
Frank's done.
For good. So, yeah, if you have any suggestions on exactly how to work that out, and I don't want to get it clogged up with all the same people.
And just so you know, guys, we're getting a lot of women in their late 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
And we're getting a lot of guys in their early 20s
I know,
and mid-20s. Like, we need older guys and we need younger women.
The one thing that always makes me laugh are the guys that are a bit heavier set. And they're like, nope, don't want anybody that's chubby. You got a lot of nerve, buddy.
The 400-pound guy that put on his letter, no fatties. Yeah, he wrote that.
You've got some onions.
I mean, yes, you have big onions, and you have big onions.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rusty just sent us a Facebook message, said, hey, what information is needed for the hookup or hang up? We just want to find out a little bit about you, like what you do, what your interests are, so it helps us pair with
Age
somebody
range,
else.
what you're looking for, if you've got kids, if you don't got kids.
If you're a smoker, that's a big one.
Is a big one. Pets are a big one. And send us a picture, too.
Yeah.
We try to match like people.
Y'all, you got to send a picture. Even on dating sites, you got to make sure people know what you look like.
Yeah. And also a phone number, because this is the whole thing we do on the radio. So many people send us just an email. It's like, well, we got to call you. So include that phone number and then send us the email, mail@kvjshow.com. That's mail@kvjshow.com. Got a brand new game here for everybody in the studio that I'm sure is going to cause a fight coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, we're starting to clear up a couple of major incidents that have been slowing down your commute this morning. The big trouble spot was in Palm Beach County, I-95 southbound, just beyond Hypoluxo Road. Stop-and-go traffic still in that area as that accident is cleared off to the side back to 6th Avenue, but slowly improving in that area. We also just cleared up the incident in Broward County. That was in Fort Lauderdale, I-95 northbound to Broward Boulevard. That now off to the left shoulder. Might still get some stop-and-go traffic in the area, though. Delay of about 5 to 10 minutes. We do, however, still have 2 wrecks to be aware of, though, in Broward County. I-95 southbound at Atlantic Boulevard, you'll find the right lane blocked. And now a new accident, I-95 northbound at Pembroke Road. That's blocking the left lane. Traffic a little bit slow in that area. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss. Unlike others, Quick Weight Loss, you have a team around you, one-on-one in-office guidance for success. I love that. I did the program. I lost 25 pounds on it. And I just met somebody the other day who was telling me how much she is loving the program. I think she was down like 8 pounds the first week. How awesome does that feel? Just to lose that weight and just to feel so free and to fit back in your skinny clothes. Unlike others, one-on-one in-office guidance with Quick Weight Loss. Support for faster weight loss, no prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. There's 19 Florida locations. For a limited time only, lose 20 pounds for $20 and all services included. Exclusive of supplements. Kids join free when parents sign up. Schedule a free, no obligation consultation today. Visit quickweightloss.net or call 1-855-777-THIN. That's 1-855-777-THIN. 1-855-777-THIN.
This summer, get ready to SeaWorld like never before. With new thrills like Kraken Unleashed, the virtual reality experience aboard a real coaster. Then charge up your night with Electric Ocean, the nightly celebration featuring fireworks. And slide this summer at Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park. Right now, you can get SeaWorld and Aquatica for only $59.99 per park. Buy early and save. What's next is now at SeaWorld. Restrictions apply.
There's refreshing fun for everyone at Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park. Plunge down Orlando's steepest drop tower, Eehoo's Breakaway Falls, or relax on our white sand beach. Right now, get Aquatica's Play and Dine ticket for only $67. That's park admission, meals, and a refillable souvenir cup. Perfect for an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Get all that for just $67. For details, visit aquaticaorlando.com. Advance purchase only. Offer expires August 20th, 2017.
Now through Thursday, July 13th, get your groove on at Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. It's all peace and love in our judgment-free zone. And it's just $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Can you dig it? Just $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com by July 13th for this far-out deal. The world judges. We don't. Planet Fitness. Be free.
Annual membership fee applies. Participating locations only. See club for details.
During the Dodge Summer Clearance Event, there's no secret handshake to get a great deal or password to receive an amazing offer. But you do need to know the battle cry. So you'll need a Dodge Challenger. And right now at your local Dodge dealer, get 0% financing for 5 years or $3,250 total cash allowance on the 2017 Dodge Charger. Go to Dodge.com to locate your nearest Dodge dealer and to find more great deals on the exciting Dodge lineup. Anything that makes this much noise is impossible to keep secret, especially with 0% financing for 5 years or $3,250 total cash allowance on the 2017 Dodge Charger. Welcome to the Brotherhood of Muscle at the Dodge Summer Clearance Event. Hurry in for great deals. Excludes SRT model. 0% APR financing for 5 years equals $1,667 per month per $1,000 finance for well-qualified buyers, regardless of down payment when financed through Chrysler Capital. Not all buyers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Take retail delivery by 7/31.
If a little emergency falls in your lap, if it's illness, if it's injury, no fear. MD Now is here. They are amazing. They are waiting for you. They are ready and willing and able, and they're open 365 days a year. Every single day from 8 to 8, they are open. A doctor is always on site, and you never need an appointment. You just run in, tell them the problem, they work on the solution, and they get you in and out of there super fast. I know the last 3 times I was there, in and out in under 45 minutes, and sometimes with the medication in hand that you need, so no extra stop at the pharmacy. I love that. Now they have 35 plus locations in South Florida, so there's one near you. Log on, find the one nearest you today at mdnow.com. They take your major insurance, and it's so much cheaper than the emergency room. So find the one nearest you today. Log on, mdnow.com.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Since I was a kid, I have been going to Velocity Community Credit Union. In fact, my entire family has. We love them. You're going to love them too. Visit their website, velocitycommunity.org. That's velocitycommunity.org. 3 locations, Palm Beach Gardens, Jupiter, Royal Palm Beach. Anyone can be a member if you live, work, worship, or attend school in Palm Beach County. Great rates on all types of loans, mortgages, auto loans. Trust me, I have had auto loans with Velocity Community Credit Union. They are amazing. Me and my family have been going to Velocity Community Credit Union, and you should give them a try too. Go in there today and remember, Bigfoot is real.
Sponsored by Waldorf Astoria Orlando. Right now featuring Enchanted Evenings, where you can treat your family to nonstop poolside activities, including new RC car races. Plus, experience the refreshing Margarita Bar and enjoy free transportation to Disney. Visit WaldorfAstoriaOrlando.com/summer.
We just went to go see Dr. Bradford last week. Magnolia, my daughter, of course, has those beautiful, straight, gorgeous teeth now, thanks to Dr. Bradford and his team at Bradford Orthodontics. They're experts. You know, I love the fact that he has been doing this forever, over 20 years of experience. Experience counts and results matter. And when you go with somebody like Dr. Bradford, there's no surprises. He shoots straight with you and you get it. You understand how the procedure is going to go. You understand all the details about it. I love the fact that he's always adding new innovative technology, digital scanners, accelerated orthodontics, state-of-the-art treatment in both of his facilities, offices in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach, and he'll make it affordable too for your family. They'll break it up into convenient payment plans, so it's not just one big lump sum that would kill us. Dr. Bradford gets it, and this is how it should be done. Call him 561-694-3006 or go online, see real smiles he created at orthobybradford.com.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in your Dirt of the Day, I will tell you about the fling that Ben Affleck is having. Was there some overlap with his former wife, Jennifer Garner? We'll get into it coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I got a fun new game. It's called Think Fast, which Virginia's great at.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm not that good at it either. If I think fast, it's not going to be good.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a topic that begins with a certain letter, and you've got to come up with an answer with something with that letter. For instance, I might say, name a type of fitness exercise starting with the letter S. And you would say, Jaybird?
Squash. Or,
huh?
Wait, say it again?
Squash?
Isn't that a game, squash?
Buzz him out.
No,
You're
hold on.
out.
What was the
Well,
question?
this is just it, because we're all going to have to decide here. It's going to be myself, Suits, and Denny's. We're going to be the judge on, first of all, who answers first, and if we'll take the answer.
And your question was?
Name a type of fitness exercise starting with the letter S.
I think squash is a sport. Denny's? Squash?
We would have accepted squats, not squash.
Now squash has to count.
Go back to the produce section.
Is this going to be like the No Name movie game where it's just lawless?
Well, this is where we all vote. We'll give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I think Suits is going thumbs down on that one. He's not feeling it.
He's your
Yeah.
henchman. He's on the take.
I
He's kissing your butt.
I'm going to give you a thumbs up on that one.
Trying to sleep his way to the middle.
Just know, Kevin will never get a thumbs down from Suits.
Yeah, you'll never get a thumbs down. You're right.
Never.
Well, I pretty much guarantee this game is going to start a fight, no doubt about it. I mean, I aren't even through the example, and we're already fighting.
You can't take squash.
This is great.
Because his laughing hyena's telling you no.
All right, so you understand what the name of the game is
Yes.
here?
Yes.
Okay, we got the judges here. Now, as soon as I finish it, there's no buzzing in with your name. Just so you understand, you just blurt out the answer. Now, we have all got to listen carefully as to who starts their answer first and if we'll take the answer.
So it's
Think
just
fast.
head-to-head to me and
It's
Virginia.
a speed game?
It is. It's a game of speed. That's why we call it Think Fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
All right, here we
Why-
go. This is the first one.
Why isn't Denny's in this?
Okay, first one. Name something you would order at a fast food restaurant.
French fries. Okay, you're right. Sorry. Sorry.
You big dummy. You thumbs down.
I got too excited.
I mean, just all around.
No, you're right. That was well deserving of a thumbs
Again,
down.
I'm going to tell you it's got to start with a letter. When I tell you that, that's when you come up with your answer.
Kevin, how do you do this show?
I'm so sorry. Don't even bother sending it in. Jaybird's so stupid. I get it. You're right.
I'm sending it right now.
I understand why you're annoyed with
Jaybird
me.
is
Virginia,
so
please send it twice.
Stupid.
I'm I'm with you.
Okay. Name something you would order at a fast food restaurant that starts with the letter M.
McRib.
No!
Ah!
I'm doing it, man. I'm doing
No! That's not a proper answer. No! That's not a proper answer. No!
I like this game a lot.
You got him. You got too close to the
I
vest.
am. I like this
You picked
game.
a fast food topic.
Yeah. It's about speed.
You just set him up for failure.
Not a proper answer.
I gotta get my sleeves up here and get
Okay.
ready.
All right. Name something soft starting with the letter B.
Boobs.
We gonna take it? Yes. We take it.
He's so quick on that one.
I'm back, baby.
Tied one apiece. And think fast. Our third category here. Name something you would buy at the grocery store starting with the letter C.
Corn.
Corn.
Oh, Virginia. Corn. Corn.
Can we?
It's kind of like a slow echo.
Oh, this
Corn.
it's fast, man.
It is fast. That's the name of the game. Think fast. Okay, Virginia's up 2-1 here. Next one. Name a brand of car starting with the letter L.
Lexus.
Jaybird gets it. Ties it up at 2 apiece.
All right.
Ooh, this is a tight contest here. Next one, the game Think Fast. Name something you buy at a hardwood store or hardware store starting with the letter N.
Nails.
Oh, Virginia's got it. Nails. Virginia goes up 3-2.
Well, we are neck and neck.
Oh, man.
I don't want this game to end. I really do like this game. Please make this a regular thing.
Okay, you want this to be a regular thing?
At least it's the summertime.
Okay, all
Let's
right,
do it for
okay,
a month.
All right,
Kevin's
Jaybird's
not
loving
bringing it
this.
back.
He
He's
is.
no
No,
chance.
I like
I
this.
think he's gonna give it at least
It's got
another
a round 2
yeah,
in it.
I think
It's at least got a round 2. Name something you would put in an omelet starting with the letter B.
Bacon.
Yes! Jaybird ties it up at 3 apiece.
Woo!
First to 5 is our winner here today, and Think Fast. Name a weekend activity starting with the letter H.
Hand.
Hang gliding.
Hang gliding.
I almost said
Suits,
something.
you okay with that? You okay with that?
Hand.
Where
Well, we know what you do with your hand on the weekend.
Gotta remember, we are not on the After the Show podcast.
Hand. Thank you for not saying the second part of that.
Oh my gosh.
Hand.
Oh man.
He had a busy weekend.
You need to make sure that dump button's ready. I can't promise anything, but I won't say an F-bomb.
Virginia gets one more. She is our first ever winner of Think Fast. She's up 4-3 here.
Focus.
Name something you would find in the pantry starting with the letter P.
Pickles.
Pickles? What? What did you say? What? What was that?
I don't know. It moves too quick for me, baby.
All right, it's a tough contest. Virginia is our first winner, 5-3 here today.
I don't want to speak out of turn, but I don't know. This segment might require a belt. Like the No Name Movie Game belt? I don't
Might
know.
require.
What's this game called?
Think Fast.
Think Fast Belt.
I love this game. I do.
yeah.
All right, and we'll be back again next week here on the KVJ Show.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Coming up in a second, we'll delve into Ben Affleck's new relationship and discuss whether or not there may have been some overlap with his wife, his former wife. Oh, that's messy. Before we get into that, though, it looks like Jeremy Renner, you know him from the Avengers movies?
Yeah.
He broke not just one, but both of his arms.
Ah.
He was doing a stunt for
Yeah.
a movie
Uh-huh.
and broke both arms. Now, you know, that sucks. He broke his right elbow and his left wrist, so he's just kind of walking around like dirt.
Oh, my
A
gosh.
cast on both arms. Ouch.
Wow, that's some mad respect, though. Some of those actors who do their own stunts.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
In other news, Migos, the rap group, is very upset this morning. They apparently were kicked off of a Delta flight. Now, we hear this video. It picks up at them being kicked off. What we don't hear is what happened before this, but this is them just not being able to understand why they're being kicked off their flight.
Like you're kicking the Migos off a plane for not doing anything. Then I need to see the captain. He needs to come out here. Yeah.
From C-43 back to this gate is C-37, and that is the decision that was made. So they saying there was a conflict on the plane?
There was nothing going on this plane. Nothing. Yeah. We need to see the captain.
No, sir, unfortunately, that is not an option for you to see.
I mean, you kicked us off a plane for doing absolutely nothing. By the way, this is going to cost us $1,000, and we're going to sue Delta for this flight.
Wow. That's tough.
Interesting.
So has there always been this much drama with airplanes? I think there has been. People are just recording it now. There's no way all of a sudden
There
there's
seems
drama.
to have always been this much drama with Migos. They're always in
Yeah,
some
this
kind
is
of
not
beef.
their first plane incident, right? They've had a few.
No, and it's not their first incident, period. Just,
Yeah, they had the Chris Brown fight
They
just
did.
a week or so ago.
They did.
Got
I
a couple
mean,
hits. Look at Migos. All kinds of drama.
If drama follows you, you may need to look within, Migos. Tennis star Venus Williams did lawfully enter that intersection now. This is contradicting their initial report, but this is what the new report from the Palm Beach Gardens police now says. No word yet on whether or not that family of the 79-year-old that passed away is dropping their wrongful death lawsuit. This is just a hot mess, and I'm sure it will continue to take more turns and unfold more, but that's just the latest. And then finally here, Ben Affleck is dating a Saturday Night Live producer. Lindsay Shookus is her name.
Shookus?
Shookus. And it's not really clear when the Shookus and the Affleck started dating. Some people are saying it was 3 years ago while he was still married to Jennifer Garner. Other people are saying, no, they were not dating. Now they've only started dating in the past few months. So sources say these two are already living together part-time, and that when she met Ben, she was married and had a baby. She left her husband to be with Ben. Oh, that's juicy.
Dang.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
All right, got somebody you need to call out. You can. 877-979-WRMF. The good and the bad, we got it for you. Call or text 877-979-9763. We're going to be calling out coming up here on the KVJ Show.
The club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends sat at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. Now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, baby. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, baby. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, baby. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
I got somebody you need to call out here today. 877-979-WRMF. Trying to correct some bad behavior and some good behavior we're actually trying to praise. I believe Morgan has got first dibs here today. There's something she would like to say. So Morgan has got a really strict policy about no photos of her kids on social media. And, respectable. I get it. but is her policy too strict? Now, Morgan, you've got a little bit of a beef with one of your daughter's friends' moms. Can you tell me exactly why you're upset?
Yeah. This woman I know keeps posting pictures of my 11-year-old daughter on social media. And yes, these pictures are my daughter with other kids, but it still bothers me, and I do not post any photos of my kids on social media. I understand that my daughter went to her friend's birthday party, but I specifically told the mother that I want 0 photos of my kids taken and posted. And the very next day, I see all of these pictures from the birthday party with my daughter, and nearly all of them. And I asked the mother to take them down, but she refuses. So, like, do I have any legal right to get those pictures taken down?
I don't know on legality. Somebody'd have to let me know. I don't know the deal, but tell me a little bit about the purpose that you have with this. Are you afraid that having your kids at all on social media makes them some kind of target for some kind of creeper? Is that?
I feel like the internet is just one big vortex for people to search for whatever they want. And the fact that it's public and anybody can see it that I don't know. I mean, it's so different nowadays. It's like you can have a private, site where it's just your family and your close friends that see these photos. This is literally the entire public. Anyone who's on the internet can see a photo of my child.
So what was the photos of? Was it just her at the birthday party with other kids?
Yeah, I mean, they were just group shots, and my daughter happens to be in all of them. But, posing and hanging out with the other kids, I just feel like if I asked the mother for something specific, that she would at least try and not get my kid in as many photos as she did. She's literally in all of them.
Yeah. Well, tell me this, Virginia. Being a mom, you just had a big birthday party with your daughter, Magnolia.
Yes.
If one of the other moms would have had this request, and then it just so happens, even though you're trying to do it and whatever, you're trying to keep this kid out of every single photo.
And you can't because he's a kid.
And you're having a hard time. Like every great photo that you want to post, it's so awesome. This kid somehow always finds their way in the photo. How would you handle this? Is maybe what's the perspective of the other mom? Is this an unreasonable request that Morgan has, or is this something that this mom needs to abide by it and just say, okay, I'm sorry if her kid is in the photo? And then if you're having the party and you got this request ahead of time, you'd be like going, hey, yeah, honey, we need you to move out of this photo. I can't have you, and I want to post this on my social media page.
I mean, it does kind of put a damper on every real moment. Let's say the kid's blowing out the birthday cake. This is the big shot, and the other kid is in that shot. Now you have to stop hold on, get the kid out of here. Let me take the picture again.
Yeah.
It is very stressful, I'm sure, for the mom trying to throw her own kid's birthday and capture the moment in pictures to now have to try to remove this kid from any kind of shot where she is in the background. But, if that's the mother's wishes, I would try to respect it as the parent throwing the party and taking the pictures. I would try to make sure that there were no pictures of her daughter on social media.
Is the mom calling in right now? Is she high maintenance because she's doing all this?
A little bit, but I mean, it's her right.
It's not without the realms of a reasonable request of a mom to say, my kid can come to your daughter's birthday party, but in no way can she wind up on any photo on social media.
Okay, is the other mom...
Absolutely.
Okay, but
she can say that. She's the mom. She makes the rules.
So, but the other mom makes the rules too, and she is... Does she have to take them down?
Well, if you don't want your kid in pictures on social media, I think as a parent, other parents should respect that. And if you have to walk over to the child and move the child physically out of the shot... That's what you have to do.
Okay, but
it's a lot of work and it's a pain in the butt.
That's in a perfect world. But let's say just life happens. You take a bunch of pictures. The kid's in this picture. It's already been done. The birthday party is already gone. Now you've got all these pictures. Are you now not allowed to use any of those pictures?
If the mom has come to me ahead of time and asked me not to post any pictures of her daughter on social media, it's kind of a jerk move for me to then go and post pictures of her daughter on social media.
So how does Morgan handle it at this point? Because she's asked nicely. She told her ahead of time, said, please, no photos of my daughter on social media. She didn't listen. Now that they've been posted, she said, will you please take them down? The mom's like, no.
Are we sure that the mom that she spoke to is the one that posted them? Because what if another party guest posted them
Morgan,
and tagged her?
Was it the mom that posted them, or are we talking about another party guest?
No, it was the mother. she doesn't care. She ignores my calls. She ignores my emails. She pretends as if I didn't even ask her to, number one, not take the photos, but number two, to take them down. She's just completely written me off.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think you certainly have the right to make this a federal case.
I don't know if you can,
But,
though.
I mean, think about what you're doing. You're going to start this big whole thing where it's going to be just a hot mess for what?
So if you're Morgan's friend, what would you tell her to do? What is her best move at this point? Does she just need to get over it and say, sorry, hon, your 11-year-old daughter is going to be up on social media, and let's just hope that the wrong person doesn't get those photos and do something weird with it? Or do you say, no, you ought to talk to an attorney and have an attorney and call and say, hey, look, if you're not going to take them down, there's going to be some legal action.
I took business law, Kevin. I don't think we have a case here.
Okay, 877-979-WRMF. Call or text 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
Been sitting eyes wide open behind these four walls, hoping you come. It's just a cruel existence, like it's no point hoping at all. Baby, baby, I feel crazy all night, and every day. Give me something, oh, but you say nothing. What is happening to me? I don't wanna live forever, 'cause I know I've been living in vain, and I don't wanna fit wherever. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. Until you come back home.
All right, you got somebody call out here today. You can do it over the radio. Trying to correct some bad behavior here in South Florida. 877-979-WRMF. Gina is on here from Loxahatchee. Gina, you got somebody you want to call out today?
I don't want to call out, but I want to make a comment on that lady with the photo.
Yeah,
And-
she's, I believe it was Morgan. Yeah, she's upset because her 11-year-old daughter went to a birthday party and there were photos posted on social media, and she told that mom, hey, don't put any photos of my kid on social media. Don't want to do it. And the mom did it anywhere, and now she won't take them down. So,
Well, I think the perfect compromise is the mom should ask the other mom to please edit the photo and put, they have symbols that she could put a smiley face or a birthday cake or something over the daughter's face that the mom doesn't want her on there, and then you have everybody in there, and then you're blocking out the one girl.
But
like an emoji.
So much time
You
to
can put
do
a little,
that,
like a little
Kevin.
like poo on her face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
poo. Don't put the
something. But it's a compromise that the photo is still up, but you're editing out the girl and you're respecting the other mom's wishes.
But that would mean that the other mom would have to be #BeCool, and she's gonna have to be cool to be able to do anything with those photos.
Right.
Does she want to?
A lot of people are calling Morgan out. They're saying this woman has to chill out, stop being such a big B. Somebody else said in a text, this is ridiculous. So should the party mom have booted the girl from every pic and making her feel bad? And then somebody else said, this is kind of interesting because I knew somebody that was similar to Morgan, but she didn't want pictures of her kids on Facebook or anything because she was hiding the kid from somebody.
Oh.
Maybe there's a motive like that.
There's someone in my life that they have kids and they don't post anything on social media. They get annoyed when other people post. Like, no one wants to see your kid. You got to protect your kid. Like, times they are changing, my friend.
Yeah, Facebook is about overexposing your kid. Duh.
Yeah.
And bragging.
Somebody also said, just for, I guess, Morgan's benefit, if you report it to Facebook, they will take it down. Something similar happened to me. So apparently there are some moms and parents out there that feel like Morgan does, and
Yeah.
then there are other parents like going, I'm not taking the photos down. When you do let Facebook know, then they will
Yes,
take
and
it
then Facebook will take that picture down and no one will notice.
Yeah, Facebook, and they're real good at getting back to you real quick. Still waiting to hear back from them about that old fake Jason account that my sister and you have joined. They don't
It's a
listen.
great account.
They don't listen, Kev.
Very entertaining, that
The
fake
fake
Jason.
Jason really gets under the real Jason's skin.
Does.
Well, yes.
Kathy's on here from Cooper City with a comment. What you want to say, Kathy?
Hi, guys.
Hello.
I'm just calling about this mother that doesn't want pictures on the internet.
Yeah.
Well, here's my take on it, and I have kids. I have grown kids. I have kids that are going to birthday parties now. If you don't want your kid in pictures, then either A, don't send them to the party, or B, you stay at the party and you make sure that your kid isn't in pictures, because a mother that's throwing a party for her kid has enough to worry about on party day.
I'm with you 100%. You're completely right.
It is kind of overwhelming. Virginia knows. She just had one of these for Magnolia. And
Very
If on
overwhelming.
top of everything else, you're trying to make sure that one 11-year-old doesn't make any of the photos.
And plus, Virginia's got a reputation. She's got to make sure the party's on point, that it's a good party, because she knows how to throw a party, especially a kid's party.
It's a lot of work, a lot of help. I got a lot of help on
I've
it.
got adults asking me, hey, when's Virginia's next kids' party? Because they're that
Raging.
Yes.
Yeah. Lanaya's on here from West Palm with a thought. What is your thought on this, Lanaya?
Hey guys, good morning.
Good morning.
To be honest, it's not that serious for everybody. All the parent has to do is put the daughter at the end or on the side of the picture and crop her out, and it's a win-win for everybody.
But here's the thing, though. It's too late now. There's probably pictures of the kid in
Yeah,
the middle.
anyone-
The last call was right. The mom, she didn't have time to do all that stuff.
Yeah. There's some solutions if anybody does feel this way for, parties coming up where you may have that one kid. It's like, whatever you do, no photos of my kid on social media, period.
And if you're the mom that doesn't want to go back in and have to edit her pictures or anything, put a note on the door to the party. Hey, I'm taking pictures and putting them on Facebook. If you don't want to be on Facebook, don't come in this door.
Might be something if you do find that a lot of parents are sensitive about that, you might have to start saying, hey, look, we're going to be posting all the photos. So if you don't want your kid on social media, don't send them.
Now the mom's going to go back and edit all those pictures. Hells no.
Yeah.
Big job.
Lori's on here from Wellington with a different kind of call out, 877-979-WRMF. Who you calling out here today, Lori?
I am calling out my ex-husband's girlfriend.
Okay, and why? Let's hear this.
Well, no, this is a good call out. She is totally #be cool. Oh my gosh. So I just moved here from Mississippi back in February.
Okay.
And I have a daughter with my ex-husband. He still lives in Mississippi. And this past week was our daughter's 12th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, he was off for the whole week for the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to visit our daughter for her birthday, and he wanted to bring his girlfriend. And my daughter and I, we haven't met the girlfriend yet. They've been together about, 5 or 6 months.
Uh-oh, this
And
could be
so-
bad. This could be
Yeah.
real bad.
Okay.
Well, it was fantastic.
Good.
Oh yes, it was fantastic. I've had 2 stepmothers throughout my life, and neither one of them liked my sisters and I just because we were breathing.
Yeah.
And so I had always prayed, if I'm ever a stepmother, or if once I got a divorce a few years back, if my child ever has a stepmother, if that lady will come in and love my daughter and treat her like her own, then who am I to not treat that lady like a queen?
Yeah.
So if this lady will be respectful of me and know that, my ex-husband and I are divorced for a reason. We do not want each other. So there's nothing to be intimidated about.
Mm-hmm.
And she came in and she was fantastic. She was so sweet.
Aw.
We had the best time. I'm like, lady, if you ever break up with this fool, don't break up with me because you're awesome.
Aw, that's cool. That is, yeah.
And you have an awesome voice. I love your country accent.
Oh, honey. Well, Jay Burr, I'm just kind of obsessed with you anyway, so you need to call me. I can cook you some beans and cornbread, baby. It'll be fantastic.
Beans and
He
cornbread.
loves beans and cornbread.
I love
Maybe
it.
a little too much.
Yeah. Call it a date, my friend.
I've been living like a nun since I've moved here, and I'm kind of sad about it. So, maybe you could show me around.
Yeah.
He does not live like a nun.
Well, if there's any loving, do that before the beans and cornbread. Just saying. Just saying. What a doll she is.
She's adorable.
Mm-hmm. Got Joe on here with another little call out. What's up, Joe?
How's it going, guys?
Good. How you doing, bud?
Phenomenal. And yesterday was freaking amazing. Good call out for your KVJ show. I definitely did not earn the Fan Fest tickets. Jason kicked my ass in baseball trivia.
Don't forget it.
But Kevin's a softie, and he gave them to you anyway, didn't he?
Exactly.
Turns out
it was good.
slushies aren't for hitters.
But Bray had the time of his life and won all kinds of cool prizes, and I think he wanted to tell you guys something.
Thank you for the tickets.
Oh, you're welcome, Bray. That's very cool. I'm glad you had a good time. Who did you get to see at the Fan Fest that stood out?
I saw Wally Fingers,
Okay.
Hall of Famer. Antonio Alfonseca, also Hall of Famer. He has 12 fingers.
Wow. That seems like an added advantage. Alfonseca, yeah.
12 fingers?
12 fingers.
I would love 12
I
fingers.
need to see a picture of this cat.
He's an amazing piano player, too.
Yeah, I was just imagine your piano playing skills.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of benefits there. Yeah, that's really
Does he
cool.
pay more for manicures?
That's a great question, Virginia. You're right.
Is it a great question?
No, I think it would be. I'd be in. You can't, though, right? It's got to be a bonus. Yeah, and I'd heard that A-Rod and J-Lo were walking around there. In fact, somebody sent us a photo of A-Rod from the MLB Fan Fest.
Wow.
Yesterday. Yeah, and we were talking a little bit about some of the ticket sales and heard that it's not sold out. They said, yeah, my boss was there, and somebody just walked up and gave him 2 tickets to the All-Star game.
Really?
He didn't even know.
See,
Just out of nowhere.
Remember, I got tickets too to the All-Star game. I think if I'm getting tickets to the All-Star game, they're not that sought out then. If I'm getting the hookup.
Then why is the price going up online? 'Cause
I don't know.
I saw people on Facebook talking about they wanted to get tickets.
The Queen got tickets.
But the price is going up.
She's definitely going?
She's taking Cannon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Did she buy them or get them for free?
Somebody handed it to her. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. No, she got them for free. No, nobody knows. She didn't buy them. No.
Okay, these aren't that coveted, guys.
Yeah, if I'm
everybody we know got a free pair.
That's not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. All right, well, best to you. And if you got somebody else you need to call out, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. It's just kind of a call out for all time. It is a battle rap against homeowners associations. We've had so many call outs against HOAs. Jaybird and Denny's, they went into lab. They've got a song for everybody that can't stand their HOA coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, we're still seeing a few residual delays this morning as you head through Boynton Beach after that earlier wreck, I-95 southbound on Hypoluxo Road. Traffic a little bit slow back to 6th Avenue, but improving as the morning goes on in that area. We also now have a crash on your surface streets in Boynton Beach. That on US 441. You'll find that at Hypoluxo Road. And in Broward County, again, residual delays from an earlier accident that's now blocking the left shoulder. I-95 northbound at Broward Boulevard. Stop-and-go traffic back to State Road 84, plus a disabled vehicle to be aware of that's blocking the center lane in Fort Lauderdale. I-95 northbound at Marina Mile. Stop-and-go traffic back to Griffin Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Sam Hunt's throwing a summer house party. 15 in a 30 tour. Sam Hunt with special guests Maren Morris, Chris Jansen, and Ryan Falaze. Sam Hunt's 15 in a 30 tour. This Saturday, Perfect Vodka Amphitheater. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Summer beach days and late night swims, barbecues, and razor bumps? Seriously? If you're still messing around with razors and wax, it's time to stop. Go see the pros at Body Detail's True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal. Right now, you can save up to 60% off laser hair removal at Body Details, and you can schedule your treatments whenever and wherever works best for you. All of their amazing South Florida locations offer night and weekend hours. Plus, Body Details is the only company with a completely free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com and schedule your free consultation today.
you've got a move coming up, you need to use the moving company that I use, that Jay Bird used, that my grandmother used. These guys are amazing. Greek Moving and Storage, they do it right. They take all the stress out of it for you. You're not going to have to worry about a thing. They're going to come into your place. You just sit there. You just watch these guys do all the hard work. They come in with the boxes. They pack all your stuff, including the bathroom and the kitchen. They pack everything up safely, securely. They move it, and then they unpack it at the new place. They put the whole kitchen together. They put all the cups, every spoon, every fork in the drawer. It is amazing to watch them work. This is how it should be done. Pick up your mobile phone and press ** Greek on your mobile phone for a free quote. They're the official mover of the Miami Marlins. They're going to be moving Giancarlo Stanton very soon, I would assume, right?
Do not say that.
I'm just
Honestly,
saying.
do not say that.
I'm just saying. That's what I
That's a
heard.
very sensitive subject for me today.
Sorry. That's
Do
what I
not
heard.
say it.
They're also the superheroes of moving that are going to give you cash when you tell your friends to use Greek. It's called Greek Rewards. Find out all the details. ** Greek or online, GreekMoving.com.
Ted Hollander, attorney. Got a ticket? Don't pay it. Call the lawyers at The Ticket Clinic, a law firm, at 1-800-CITATION. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what our clients have to say.
Multiple speeding tickets dismissed.
Multiple red light camera tickets dismissed. Driving with a suspended license dismissed.
Our goal is to get your ticket dismissed. So if you've got a ticket, be sure you're calling The Ticket Clinic at 1-800-CITATION. That's 1-800-CITATION. Hire us on our free Ticket Clinic app and save $5. Prospective clients may not receive the same or similar results. Over 25 offices from Miami to Daytona, including Boynton, West Palm Beach, North Palm Beach, Port St. Lucie, and Fort Pierce.
What makes South University so different? It's our approach to education. It's graciousness around every corner and respect in every classroom. It's classic values instilled in modern times. It's a campus focused on academics and classmates who act more like colleagues. Join us for an open house July 15th and find out what else makes us so different. Visit us at southuniversity.edu or call 855-MY-SOUTH today. Find your way, the South way.
Looking for the perfect solution for dinner at home tonight? Pick up a homemade family bundle from Carrabba's to check all the boxes on your dinner list. Literally, feed up to 5, starting at $7 each.
Check.
They're made from scratch.
Check.
Choose from homemade spaghetti and meatballs, Carrabba's classic family recipe lasagna, and more.
Check.
Served with salad and bread.
Check. Wait, I'm out of boxes.
Order a family bundle starting at only $34.99 at Carrabba's.com to feed your family dinner tonight the quick, easy way. Carrabba's, Italian worth talking about.
Hey, are you looking for gym equipment, but you can't find a really good place to buy it? It's kind of weird and it's kind of elusive because even going into some sporting goods stores, you find stuff that just doesn't seem to be the same quality of stuff that you find in your regular gym. That's why if you're looking for a treadmill, an elliptical, a home gym, an exercise bike, a rower, something like that you use at your regular gym, but you want it at home, brand names like Precor, Life Fitness, Stairmaster, go to Busybody Gym Fitness Center and go to their Gyms to Go. Busybody Gyms to Go has got a great selection of all these great pieces of equipment I'm talking about. Online, it's GYMSTOGO.com, gyms2go.com. You can save up to 30% on the big name brands, and you're going to find the exact same equipment that you find in your regular gym because that's what they do. They supply equipment to regular gyms all throughout South Florida. And the cool thing about it, too, anywhere from Miami to Vero Beach, they'll bring it to your house. They'll set it all up for you and give you 12 months interest-free financing. Want a pool table? They got them from Brunswick. Air hockey, foosball, ping pong tables, also there. All you do, it's easy shopping online. gyms2go.com or call them up 877-GYM2GO, 877-GYMTOGO.
Are you looking to sell your car, truck, or SUV? CarDrop has you covered. Come visit us in Boynton Beach or our brand new location in Pompano, and we'll give you top dollar for your car. Conveniently located across the street from CarMax. Google CarDrop and call today. CarDrop, we pay the most.
Workers' compensation claim, Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Bonefish Grill.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking the loss of scattered showers for the morning drive on this Monday. Scattered to numerous showers up and down the coastal areas for a Monday today. Partly to mostly cloudy skies, a 50% chance for scattered showers anytime. The high still 90, and a few isolated afternoon thunderstorms too. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy, scattered showers, very warm 80.
Announcing new summer duos at Bonefish Grill, like the wood-grilled center-cut sirloin and cold water lobster tail, or cod piccata paired with lobster stuffed shrimp, starting at just $19.90. They're only here for a limited time and only at Bonefish Grill.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, got the Home Run Derby going on tonight at Marlins Park. You can check out. Should be a fun little night going on. Also, you've got a whole bunch of South Florida musical artists. Yesterday, you had Flo Rida performing at Marlins Park. In between all the All-Stars Legends game they had in the celebrity softball game, Jamie Foxx was there. Christina Milian was there. The Bachelorette star, Rachel Lindsay, was also there. Jason Taylor, of course, he goes to all those great events. You got Pitbull performing during these ceremonies tonight before the All-Star Home Run Derby. And if you want to get a great baseball-themed shirt, would look good at the All-Star game if you're going to be going, it is the Slushies Are for Hitters on sale right now just through this week. A lot of people are always like going, I want to get that shirt, but it's never available. Well, you're right, it never is, and it's only going to be available for like the next 3 to 4 days. So go get it online today, kvjshow.com. That's kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
I don't know anybody who lives under an HOA that loves their HOA. You don't ever hear the compliments. You only hear people complaining, going, I can't believe these guys are all over me about the most ridiculous stuff.
Well, people don't like when people are bothering you. It's like, dude,
Right.
I already had parents. I don't need anybody else to tell me how to live my life.
Yeah.
And they deliberately go around to try to find things wrong so they can make money.
Because they don't have anything else to do. These are all retired individuals. They're bored with their lives. They maybe used to have a big career. Now they don't anymore. And they need to feel important. Some of these people probably never had any power in their pathetic life before. So now what they do is they flex their minuscule muscle and throw all these fines at you. Meanwhile, you have a job. You have a real life. You don't have time to make sure your garbage cans are hidden behind your bush.
See? This is why I wanted her on this battle rap.
I know,
and she wouldn't do
a lot
it
of passion.
She got scared. But
I know,
now
right?
You're on the mic.
Oh, yeah.
You're being all kinds
That was a whole verse right there.
That was a verse.
Yeah, I know, right? You couldn't shut her up.
We could not shut her up. Kevin tried to shut you up.
No.
You can't stop that.
She was on a roll. She just kept going.
Yeah, what am I talking about? I should have been on the rap song.
We told you this. Well, because they've been harassing Sweet Denny's.
Which is not cool.
They've harassed me. Letters, they said they sent letters to Denny's. They never did.
That's what I just don't like when they come at you and they said we sent you stuff, and I'm like, no, you haven't. I've been
Right.
checking my mail.
They just
Denny
cause
checks
problems.
his mail.
I check my mail daily.
There's an oil spill, I guess, that's leaking from his car, and
Yeah.
they've basically threatened our Sweet Denny's. Oh no, you get it fixed today. If not, you're getting charged.
Whoa, boy, oh boy.
It is $100 a day.
Whoa.
Yeah, $1,000 we've both been threatened with.
Well, if anybody's ever had an issue with your homeowners association, this is a battle rap just for you.
Hey, producer Denny's, you ready to get on the mic and battle rap the HOA?
Yeah, man, let's battle rap.
Are you ready to get hype, producer Denny's?
Hells yeah.
I said, are you ready to get hype?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna get real hype. Let's get medieval on the mic. I'm fuming.
The HOA, more crooked than the mob. Those lazy slobs need to get real jobs, cause all they ever do is steal and rob. The HOA are a bunch of knobs. Y'all are crooked.
With those fees you give,
I'm not scared of you bitches, you know where I live.
the HOA is worse than malaria.
They're the real criminals of America.
You say you sent letters to me? I never got them.
But even if I did, I'd use them to wipe my bottom.
You write tickets like you're a cop.
But you're not, so you're gonna get dropped.
The only thing you're good at is abusing power.
The HOA is some thieving cowards.
Now there's friction,
Cause you threaten eviction
causing affliction.
from all your restrictions. Kevin Ralston hates the HOA.
And Virginia backs every word we say.
Every show member of the KVJ wants to go to war with the HOA. The HOA, more crooked than the mob. Those lazy slobs need to get real jobs. Cause all they ever do is steal and rob. The HOA are a bunch of knobs.
Yeah.
Because you chickened out on the HOA song, will you be in the HOA video?
Let me get my pool permit approved first.
Man.
She wants that in-ground pool.
There's this one guy on the HOA, and he can either say yes or no to my pool. Let me get his yes first, and then I'll be on your diss track.
You just ranting completely against the HOA.
That guy makes or breaks people in this town.
Yeah, he does.
Did y'all hear about the road raging priest on the Florida Turnpike?
A priest?
A priest,
Oh,
yes.
no.
Pop for road rage on the Florida Turnpike. I'll give you all the details on that coming up next.
Boy, look at me in my face. Tell me that you're not just about this bass. You really think I could be replaced? Nah, I come from outer space and I'm a classy girl. I'ma hold it up. You full of something, but it ain't love. And what we got is straight overdue. Go find somebody new. You can buy me diamond earrings and na 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 na. But I smell her on your collar, so bye 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 bye. I know you're lying, 'cause your lips are moving. Tell me, do you think I'm dumb? I might be young, but I ain't stupid. Talking round in circles with your tongue. I gave you bass, you gave me sweet talk. Saying I'm your number one, but I know you're lying, 'cause your lips are moving. Baby, don't you know I'm done? If your lips are moving, if your lips are moving, if your lips are moving, then you're lying, 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 baby. If your lips are moving, if your lips are moving, if your lips are moving, then you're lying, lying, lying. Hey, baby, don't you bring them tears, 'cause it's too late, babe. Oh, you only love me when you're here. You're so two-faced, babe. Oh, you can buy me diamond earrings and na 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 na. Yes, you can, yeah. But I smell her on your collar, so bye 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 bye. Hey, I know you're lying, 'cause your lips are moving. Tell me, do you think I'm dumb? I might be young, but I ain't stupid. Talking round in circles with your tongue. I gave you bass, you gave me sweet talk. Saying I'm your number one, but I know you're lying, 'cause your lips are moving. Baby, don't you know I'm done? Come on, say it. Hey, 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 then you lie, lie, lie. All right now, I wanna hear y'all singing with me. Here we go. I know you're lying, 'cause your lips are moving. Tell me, do you think I'm dumb? I might be young, but I ain't stupid. Talking round in circles with your tongue. I gave you bass, you gave me sweet talk. Saying I'm your number one, but I know you're lying, 'cause your lips are moving. Baby, don't you know I'm done?
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Got a lot of rage in today's whacked out news. What the heck? Did you hear about the road raging priest on the Florida Turnpike?
Okay, I mean, hold it together, Father.
Right.
What the heck?
The guy apparently is from North Carolina. He's driving his little red Corvette when he apparently attempted to brake check a pickup that was kind of like tailgating him.
So much for living a life of humble and
Right.
priests are not supposed to drive Corvettes, Kevin, just for the record.
It does seem kind of odd. Yeah, you would think, okay, I have a pious life and I'm driving, maybe.
You're not supposed to have a Corvette.
Yeah, seems like, I don't know, a Toyota seems like a great car for a priest.
A Prius. You get a Prius.
Priestess.
Or
Priestess.
never mind. Your joke is better. I was gonna say a Prius, but yours priestess.
That works. There's a lot of things. You're right. Prius is a good argument.
That's for me. It's for me.
Let's move on.
The driver of the pickup then tried to go around the 35-year-old priest, and he's like going, oh, yeah? And he was like throwing a gun like at his way, like going, oh, yeah? And the guy's like, hey, somebody's pulled a gun on me on the Florida Turnpike here in Palm City. And
the priest had a gun?
Priest had a gun, yeah.
Okay, what kind of priest is this?
I was in Palm City this weekend, and I went to a wedding. I wonder if it's the priest that was at the wedding.
Maybe. They drive in there from North Carolina?
Oh, Palm City, North Carolina, is that what you mean?
No, did he drive in from North Carolina?
I'm sorry, I gotta pay attention more.
This is not a great start for you.
Hadn't been a great show, Kev. It's Monday.
You know who else is raging? Monkeys. I've heard several stories from different people saying that monkeys now seem to be invading in Florida here and causing problems, and they're angry and they attack and they're aggressive.
Ooh.
There's a guy in Ocala that said that rhesus monkeys have been swarming his property a couple times a day, swiping food from a feeder he has that's supposed to be meant for deer. He claims that so far the primates have eaten about 250 pounds of food.
Whoa.
Wow. He said that he's counted as many as 50 monkeys at a time.
Oh, these monkeys have just set up shop. It's a monkey rave.
Well, they know that the new Planet of the Apes is going to be coming out this week, and apparently they've got a sneak preview, and they're like, we believe in it. We're there.
It's our farm now, farmer.
Absolutely.
You guys ever remember that song? Remember that song from the Kid? How many monkeys in my bed?
No.
You don't remember
monkeys jumping on the bed, not in your bed. If monkeys are in your bed,
what are you doing with that monkey?
You're into bestiality.
You know what I meant.
How many monkeys are in my bed?
Pretend it's a banana. Uh-huh. They say they think they're coming from Silver Spring State Park about 4 miles away, and they actually had to shut down 2 areas of that park because of increased monkey presence. They're breeding like crazy.
And the monkeys are like, okay, we can do this.
Yeah, they're like in numbers. What are you going to do about it, bud?
Wow, gang mentality.
They say there's about 200 monkeys in the park.
Whoa.
Running amok.
That Planet of the Apes franchise, you like that franchise?
Yeah, I saw the first one. In fact, I was out of the water park over the weekend. Somebody told me it's the third one getting ready to come out, and I'd only seen the first one, so I'm so excited. I guess I got another one to watch.
They're good,
The
Virginia.
monkeys like talk. I don't know. It freaks me out.
It's good though. They look like real monkeys. I watched the one over the weekend. It looked
Did you see the
legit.
first or the second one?
I've seen a bunch of them from the '60s as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's the new series. They say it's really good. Some more rage. 2 roommates in Oklahoma got into an argument on Saturday because they were fighting over which is better, Star Wars or Star Trek.
So the important stuff.
A nerd fight ensued, and one of the guys ended up choking the other one.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I wish they both would have choked each other simultaneously.
Did he choke him like Darth Vader?
Yeah,
like the
Just
Force.
holding his, I'll show you. Better than what Spock's got. Did you hear about the guy that freaked out on the Delta flight from Seattle to Beijing on Thursday? He tried to open up the exit door midair, and they came up, a flight attendant whacked him in the head with a bottle of wine.
Good.
Yeah, you have to.
Bam!
Someone's trying to open the plane. You take him down.
You take him out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess if you're going to go to a swinger party, watch what costume you wear. A guy got shot at a swinger party because of the costume he had.
Why? What costume?
Well, I guess he dressed as the Joker, and he was with Harley Quinn. And when the cops raided the place, they looked, and he had a prop gun as part of his costume. Like, he's got a gun!
Oh, no.
Yes.
Did he die?
No, his injuries are not life-threatening.
Do you break character, or do you get arrested as the Joker? Like, you talk like this.
If I've been shot, I'm breaking character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me an ambulance.
Yeah. Boy, this is a guy that really doesn't want a baby. He broke into a Walgreens in Oklahoma last week, pulled a gun on the manager just because he wanted 3 morning after pills.
Wow.
Yeah. What? I can't have a baby? Yeah.
Dude, you know they're like $20. Like, really? You risk going to jail for that?
I guess so.
Jeez.
And finally, a guy in Russia, this sounds a little creepy, doesn't it? He got arrested after he took his pet crocodile to the beach and let the kids pet it.
I can see how that could go wrong.
That just sounds about as creepy as having monkeys in your bed, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Hey, you want to pet my crocodile? Yeah, huh?
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, we're getting very busy on your roadways right now. A crash in Boca Raton. That's a Florida's Turnpike north end of Glades Road with stop-and-go traffic all the way back to Sample Road. Plus another wreck in Boca Raton. That's Palmetto Park Road at Powerline Road. And an accident in Lake Worth. That's South Federal Highway southbound at 14th Avenue. We also have a crash in Boynton Beach. That's US 441 at Hypoluxo Road. And some road work blocking the right lane. That's in West Palm on Jog Road, northbound at Okeechobee Boulevard. A lot of the same in Broward County. We now have an accident blocking the right shoulder, I-95 southbound after Copans Road. Traffic very slow in that area. Delays back into Palm Beach County as a result of that crash. Plus the shoulder blocked in Pompano Beach, I-95 southbound as well at Atlantic Boulevard due to a crash. And disabled vehicle blocking the shoulder, I-95 northbound at Marina Mile. Traffic a little slow there. Stop and go back to Griffin Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss. Unlike others, you get one-on-one in-office support for faster weight loss. I know how it works because I went through the whole program. I did the program. I lost 25 pounds doing it, and I love the program. I still, to this day, use the things that I learned courtesy of Quick Weight Loss. They taught me a new way to look at food. I know how to do it right, and it's lifelong stuff that you can keep with you forever. Unlike others, with Quick Weight Loss, get one-on-one in-office guidance and support for faster weight loss. No prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. 19 South Florida locations. Quick Weight Loss works, and for a limited time only, lose 20 pounds for $20. All services included, exclusive of supplements. Kids join free when parents sign up. Schedule a free, no-obligation consultation today. Visit quickweightloss.net or call 1-855-777-THIN. That's 1-855-777-THIN. 1-855-777-8446.
There's refreshing fun for everyone at Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park. Plunge down Orlando's steepest drop tower, Ehu's Breakaway Falls, or relax on our white sand beach. Right now, get Aquatica's Play and Dine ticket for only $67. That's park admission, meals, and a refillable souvenir cup. Perfect for an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Get all that for just $67. For details, visit aquaticaorlando.com. Advance purchase only. Offer expires August 20th, 2017.
Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now. You can get these curves for your body. Finance deals available. Don't worry about the money. Let their eyes wander. You control the crowd. Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now for a hot body transformation. Make Strikes rejuvenation your surgery destination. Get sexy now.
Strax offers several fantastic options for weight loss and fat reduction procedures. Fast and easy ways to get that beach body before the start of summer. Procedures start under $2,000. These procedures include local or general liposuction, tummy tucks, or return to work in one day and lose 30 to 70 pounds in 6 months with a gastric sleeve or balloon. Strax also offers fat transfers as well as all other cosmetic procedures. Also, great prices on facial fillers and wrinkle reducers. Get sexy now with Strax incredible pricing and easy financing programs. Call Strax at 954-634-3333. That's Strax at 954-634-3333. Or go to straxrejuvenation.com.
Now through Thursday, July 13th, get your groove on at Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. It's all peace and love in our judgment-free zone. And it's just $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Can you dig it? Just $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com by July 13th for this far-out deal. The world judges. We don't. Planet Fitness. Be free.
Annual membership fee applies. Participating locations only. See club for details.
Hi, Mike Lang here from Air Around the Clock. Know what I don't like? People sweating in their own homes, waiting for the air conditioning guy. Miserable, huh? Well, your misery will love our company. Call Air Around the Clock for a new American Standard Air unit. And with over 100 trucks on the road, we'll get you cooled faster than... See, that's us. Don't sweat it, forget it, and call 1-800-741-1033. Sales, service, satisfaction, and most of all, savings. That's American Standard Air and Air Around the Clock.
I gotta tell you, your internet is everything. It really is. If you've ever done any binge watching and it's buffering and it's taking forever, you're like, oh my gosh, I need faster speeds because I can't get through this. It's driving me crazy. Maybe you're trying to download music or you're just trying to go to that website. It's taking forever to download. It keeps glitching on you. Just go with Xfinity. They got the fastest internet on the planet. And as a parent, you're going to love it because you can set parental controls and even bedtime schedules to make sure that your kids are getting the right contact and at the right times. And if they're not, you can actually pause their Wi-Fi access for any device or profile. So not only do you get the best in-home Wi-Fi, but you also get access to millions of Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspots nationwide, saving you a ton on your data. And all you got to do is call 1-800-XFINITY or go to xfinity.com, and you can get Xfinity Internet for as low as $19.99 for a month for 12 months. But the offer ends 7/31/2017. Requires enrollment, eco-bill, paperless billing. Restrictions apply. Wi-Fi claim based on Xfinity gigabit service, router coverage, and speed on 5 gigahertz band. Offer valid for new customers only. Fees extra, subject to change after promo. Regular rates apply. Free installation, limited to standard installation on one outlet. Non-standard installation, equipment taxes, and fees extra. Make Wednesdays a bar hopping night all over City Place. Don't miss City Place on tap with 10 great City Place hotspots. You'll get the best specials on drinks and apps. Every Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. You can get $3 beers, $4 wines, $5 cocktails, and $6 appetizers. Plus, you get free parking and live music. It's City Place on tap every Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. Summer's happiest hours happen at City Place.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Why is Green Day being called heartless? What did they do? I will tell you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I do love the summertime because there's so many good movies to go out and see. I still haven't even seen Wonder Woman yet, and I hear it's absolutely amazing. It's up to $368 million.
Wow.
After this weekend.
Yeah, that one is doing really well, and people keep talking about it.
I've heard nothing but great things. Spider-Man Homecoming, kind of excited. Seems like they've got a good Spider-Man franchise going on. We knew it was going to make over $100 million. It made $117 million over the weekend.
The person you need to get the opinion of is one Twitter Mike.
Oh, yeah. I ran into him at the gas station on Friday.
Get a selfie?
Random.
I was. It happened so fast.
You were starstruck.
I was starstruck, and then he was gone.
I
And
get
then
it.
I tweeted about it afterwards, but I was so mad at myself.
That is weird. I would probably freak out more if I saw Twitter Mike in Publix than if I saw Tom Cruise.
I did.
Yeah.
Cars 3 is out too, but have you guys heard anything about Cars 3? And the figures on it for what you would think is a Cars movie seem, I don't know. I mean, it's still good for any other movie, but, you know, I remember the original Cars when it came out, the animated flick was huge. It seems like I'm not hearing a lot about that one.
I've seen them promoting it on kids' TV, but that's it. That's the only place I've seen
I haven't heard any
anything
buzz about it.
Yeah.
But if your kid's not in it, maybe that's why you're not hearing a lot about it. You know what I mean? If he's not into it.
Cannon was into cars. He really used to love, I mean, when the first one came out, he was way into it. Had all the cars and everything, was big into it. I don't know if it's age or if it's, you know, what's going on.
Yeah, he's probably aging out of it.
He's into wrestling.
Yeah, he is. Despicable Me 3 was number 2 at the box office. Is up to $140 million total. And Baby Driver looks like a pretty good movie. I just saw kind of like the previews on that. It's got Jamie Foxx is in it. It's also got from House of Cards, Kevin Spacey is in it. Pretty good cast. Yeah, and it's kind of a cool plot.
You can't go wrong with Kevin Spacey movies.
Right.
I mean, he's just going to bring it.
I just started watching Game of Cards or
House of Cards. Game of Thrones, House of Cards.
There's so much out there. I just started watching it.
Yeah.
Mess of Mouth.
I think I'm going to like it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was very interesting. Here's the one thing that I did not realize about movies. They say out of the top 25 movies so far this year, only 4 aren't sequels, remakes, or adaptations of existing properties. That just goes to show you there's no creativity going on in Hollywood. Out of the top 25 movies, only 4 aren't sequels, remakes, or adaptations.
So I heard someone in an interview say the reason why there's so many remakes and not more original stuff is because the suits, the people up top, people want to always do original content, new content, but they know that the suits up there are only taking the sequels and the stuff that's already been done because it's worked in the past.
Well, look at what it's doing. I mean, it's winning. It's making the most money.
So if you got something original, they're like, nah, we'll do Cars 3.
You can't argue. You got Spider-Man, Despicable 3 is 2, Wonder Woman. I guess that would be, would that fall under it? Yeah, I guess
it would.
Sequel, remake, or adaptation, yeah. Okay. And Transformers, that's your top 5.
Wow.
Yeah, they've all been done, baby.
It's all been done.
It's all been done.
That's a great song.
Maybe you guys saw this. Did you guys get any messages on Facebook about a hacker named Jaden K. Smith?
Yes, like so many people sent me the
Yeah.
message, don't accept anything from him. Well, I wasn't going to anyway.
I assume that whole thing. Now, was that even people sending that message, or if you even click on that message, was that like some kind of malware? I mean, it has to be something that was going on.
I don't know.
Okay, let me. If you do get one of those bugs in there and you click on there, is there any way that they take your money from your bank account? Is it that kind of thing?
Yeah, I don't know how they get access. I mean, I've heard that kind of like stuff that sometimes even through social media you access some of those messages that you can have problems. And I've heard now that your mobile phone, because a lot of times you think, oh, I'm just on a desktop's the only place I have problems. No, I've heard like it's even on the phones, on your regular phone now, because, and as it, you get into a part where you're going to start paying for more and more things using your smartphone, that's what people are going to be going after. And they're going to be using social media sites to try to go in and have that thing where they're going to try to, whatever they can do to try to trick you. And so even if you have a message being like, hey, I'm trying to warn you about a hacker, then you'd be going, oh, I got to find out about the hacker. And you click on it. Hey, surprise, I am a hacker.
Do it every time. I've been duped. So don't trust this person. And so I click on there and it's like a weird site. I guarantee I've been hacked. I don't even know it.
Probably. I kind of thought about that today, too. And I'm like, all right, well, I got the queen overlooking the finances, but she hasn't said anything. I haven't had any problem with the credit card, so I assume I'm okay. But
I live in this world where I think if something's going to go askew or awry, my bank will call me and go, oh, there's a guy on Village Boulevard. He's acting like he's taking your money.
But we think it might be you. Because you're on Village, aren't you?
I am. Bad example.
Bad example.
I gave my street.
Damn it, I did.
Yeah, you did. You're being hacked right now.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in a second, why are they calling Green Day heartless? What did Green Day do? We will tell you coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, though, Kesha learned a very uncomfortable lesson. We all heard it on the red carpet when she tried to hug Jerry Seinfeld and he had no idea who she was. Here she is talking about that uncomfortable moment.
I felt like I was 5 years old. And I somehow ended up in my very own mini episode of Seinfeld for 5 seconds. I've seen every episode 1,000 times. I used to carry the whole season package with me everywhere on my carry-on, DVDs. That's why I was trying to attack him. Yes, that's why I wanted a hug so hard. But anyways, he's not a huggy guy. That's fine. But I just was as soon as he didn't hug me, I was like, I should have known better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There you go, Kesha.
It's kind of an annoying clip.
Virginia said it. Those Kesha fans, man. I said something last week. They get on you. They
Passionate,
are.
huh?
They are.
Passionate. Wow.
In other news, looks like they have revised that police report, the one that said that Venus Williams was at fault in the accident that took the life of that 79-year-old that they plowed into her car. And it was just kind of weird how it all shook out. And now, I guess, the community that she was coming out of, Ballin Isles, has released their own video to the police and said, okay, this is how it looks. And it shows her not at fault. They have gone back in and said that she lawfully entered the intersection. So I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know what this means. If you lawfully entered the intersection, how can you be at fault?
I don't know if she is at fault. And it's weird because everyone was coming down on her, but the police report sounds like it was wrong.
Well, she stopped because she was trying to go straight, and this Nissan Altima cut in front of her, and she had to stop so she didn't hit the Altima. Well, when she stopped and waited for the Altima to go, that's when the other car with the poor guy that passed away hit her. It's just a hot mess, and it'll be really interesting to see who they rule at fault because, a big wrongful death lawsuit is going to be pending on that investigation and that decision.
But there's going to be no jail time or anything like that.
I don't think there will be. I really, really doubt. I mean, it's about money, baby.
Well, I thought if you're not proven to be at fault and someone does pass away, I thought you don't go to jail for that. If you're proven to be not at fault.
Criminally, and they don't care about criminally. They're going to come after her financially.
Mhm.
They want the money. They want the lawsuit that gets the wrongful death money.
And the big question is was she? Because it sounds like from the report I heard, she entered when it was green. The car then cut in front of her. The light turns red. She's still in the intersection. She proceeds, and then the other car has a green light. And that's the question. Even though you have a green light, do you not have, the responsibility to yield because the car's in front of you and they wound up hitting her?
It's a great question. I mean, she's basically like going very, very slow, if not stopped.
They said she was going 5 miles an hour, and it said, the first report I read, which may be wrong, said the other car's going 25 miles an hour. But like Jenna, if you want to go see the video, it's on the KVJ Show Facebook page. And Jenna wrote, she said, they need to fix this intersection. Anyone that comes and goes from this intersection knows how scary it is. You got people going 65 to 70 down North Lake, and that light from Steeplechase to Ballin Isles is only seconds long, and people don't stop. There are so many accidents right here. I've seen so many cars blow through the red light. It's awful.
Wow.
Yeah,
I know exactly where that's headed. She's right.
It's a mess. It's a
Yep.
mess.
Yep.
And finally here, Green Day went on stage at the Mad Cool Festival in Madrid, and nobody told them when they took the stage that just a little bit before, like less than an hour before, a performer, an acrobat, had fallen 100 feet to his death right there on that same stage. Green Day said, look, if we would have known prior to our performance that this happened, we would never have taken the stage. But it was the same crowd, and those people stuck around to watch Green Day, and people were giving Green Day a hard time after it. But they were like, look, we had no idea. Nobody told us until after the show. They said, quote, we are not heartless people. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
Pretty interesting article I saw that was written up in a publication from Ireland. And it was American food that makes no sense, and we totally would not eat it here. Yeah. It's kind of interesting what they say. It's like going,
well, Ireland is not known for their succulent food. It's pretty basic.
well, I'll run down the list next.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fist. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
Well, here in America, we've got a ton of different nationalities, food represented. We know everything from Italian to Chinese, Mexican. St. Patrick's Day, we get the Irish food, shepherd's pie and corned beef and cabbage. So what do other countries think of American cuisine? Well, there's this article in an Irish publication talking about foods in America that don't make any sense and foods that you just would not or should not eat. Like, for instance, they rag on tater tots.
I literally just had some last night.
They say in this publication, if they were anything special, we'd have them here by now.
They are special. They're really like hash brown squares.
You would think if there's anything in Ireland that they would like, you would think tater tots would be it. They, love
They love
potatoes.
potatoes.
Yeah.
tater tots are way better than shepherd's pie, so in your face.
I'm going to agree with that. Tater tots are amazing.
Tater
What are you
tots
talking
are
about?
awesome. Golden brown. You got to get them a little crispy on the outside.
Yeah.
Soft and flaky on the inside with a little bit of salt. Ugh.
I hear you. I love tater tots. I think they're genius. I'm a big fan. They also said they would never eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
What?
They said they would never become a staple in Ireland the way that they have in the U.S.
If you haven't had a peanut butter and jelly as an adult, you need to go back and delve into that world. It's so fun.
Kick it up a notch. You can also grill it like a grilled cheese. You make the bread buttered. You put it in a pan. The peanut butter melt. Oh, my mouth's watering talking about it.
Spreadable and spray cheese is something that the Irish said that they would never eat. They said, what kind of sandwich requires spreadable cheese over sliced cheese? Corn dogs also on that list.
Oh, come on now.
They're kind of sounding like food snobs.
Yeah, they are.
They are?
And they can't back it up. Sorry.
They say sloppy joes, and they're just saying these are foods that would never be eaten in Ireland. And I don't know if there's anybody from Ireland that can attest to this. Say, yeah, everything you're naming is really gross, and we would never eat this in Ireland.
Or are we going to get someone that calls in and goes, I'm from Ireland. There's tater tots. We love them. We also love...
Sure. I'm just kind of curious because this is one publication's perspective. Is this how a majority of Irish people think if they were confronted with traditional American foods?
I agree with the Irish people on the sloppy joe or the man-witch.
Yep. I'm not going to argue that. Also, it lists pumpkin pie.
Amen. Pumpkin pie is the poor man's apple pie here in the States. We all know it.
Oh, I love pumpkin pie.
It said in Ireland, pumpkins are purely for aesthetic use.
They are right on that. Pumpkin is, talk about bland. Pumpkin is the blandest crap out there. Ugh.
They said pastrami sandwiches, too much meat for one sandwich, but I thought that they would do like the corned beef and cabbage sometimes, like they would have big old sandwiches that were stuffed with corned beef. But apparently too much if you're doing the pastrami the way that we do them and you jam them full like you get at a New York deli.
I'm starting to realize I do not like Irish food. Corned beef and hash.
Cabbage.
Or eat both. They're awful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Snow cones, they said they would never eat in Ireland because they're too ridiculously sweet. Kool-Aid, making a drink from powder, adds an annoying step with little payoff. Root beer, they say, tastes exactly like cough medicine.
Oh, that's not true.
They also say Peeps, Twinkies, no way, no how. Hershey's chocolate, they say, tastes like it's something from a cheap advent calendar.
Okay, now they're just being snotty.
They're being mean. These are hurtful comments,
Kiss
Ireland.
my blarney.
And they also list meatloaf and sweet potato casserole.
Okay, meatloaf is gross. I
Meatloaf,
agree with you.
meatloaf is gross as a dish and not that great as a singer.
Okay, why when you go to get meatloaf from a buffet, what's that gel? What is that gel? Why is it in gel?
It's actually a warning for your stomach that so many people ignore.
There's a gel on the meatloaf. There's sometimes a gel on turkey slices at certain sub places. They'll be getting the turkey out, and you'll see this layer of gel, and then you look at the roast beef, and the roast beef looks like it's made out of a hologram.
What the hell, gel?
There are a couple items that you do agree with, though.
Yes.
On here, you're saying meatloaf, yes. Sloppy joes, yes.
Peeps, yes.
Would you put bologna on that list of things that we just really shouldn't eat?
Bologna's gross, but I know a lot of people like it. My husband likes something called a fried bologna sandwich.
Okay.
I'd rather have you kick me in my breasts.
Okay. What would you say if you were like a different country looking at this? What is the grossest food that we have that you just, maybe you are from a different country, you're like, I can't believe people in America actually eat this and seem to enjoy it? Because I know I've done that definitely with other countries' cuisine. We're like going, do they really eat this?
Is caviar and escargot, is that from a different country or is that the States?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's purely like an American fare. Yeah.
it's
so
not.
We'll stick with things that would be
more Russian.
Yeah. American fare. What would be on your list of no-go? You can call or text 877-979-WRMF.
All KVJ, on demand and mobile at kvjshow.com and many other podcast apps.
Sam Hunt's throwing a summer house party. 15 in a 30 tour. Sam Hunt with special guests Maren Morris, Chris Jansen, and Ryan Falaze. Sam Hunt's 15 in a 30 tour. This Saturday, Perfect Vodka Amphitheater. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
When it comes to a new car, do what I did. Go to Bremen Honda. You're going to get a great car. You're going to get a great deal. And right now, it's the Summerbration clearance going on. You're going to save big bucks on a brand new Honda vehicle. Get to Bremen Honda and go test drive one. And make sure you ask about 0 down, 0 leasing, 0 due at signing. Yeah, brand new Hondas starting at just $199 a month with nothing down, nothing due at signing. Panda and I did this last summer, actually, so we're going on a year anniversary of our Honda vehicles. We've got 2 of them in the driveway, and we love them. Mike Rodriguez and his team are going to do the same thing for you they did for us. Hook you up with a great car and a true 0 leasing. Now, this deal for $199 a month is on a lease program for 36 months on the 2017 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off in a brand new Honda. You deserve it. You work hard. Get yourself a car you can be proud of. 5200 Lake Worth Road right there in Green Acres, or online at BremenHondaPB.com.
Your life is picture perfect, but what's missing? Being able to help create a family for the patients is the singular focus of IVFMD.com, bringing your dreams to life. Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Collier counties.
All right, this is the kind of nightmare situation you definitely want to try to avoid when it's this hot in South Florida, and we are getting there this time of year. If your air conditioning goes out and you can't get any kind of service immediately, it could mean a night of no sleep. I know I can't when it's that hot. Somebody put on EDS Air Conditioning and Plumbing's website about how they had EDS out to their home for their air conditioner. It wasn't working at all, and it was about 8 o'clock at night. But it didn't matter. Alonzo, the technician, came out, and not only was he professional, he was kind and respectful, and he just really made me feel like I was in great hands. I will continue to use EDS like I have for the past 8 years. And hey, when they come out and make a house call at 8 p.m. at night so you don't have to sleep in the heat, that's the kind of loyalty you're going to give a company as good as EDS Air Conditioning and Plumbing. And their service techs are fantastic. I had Sean out to my place. He wore booties. He was knowledgeable, and I felt like he was giving me the right advice. Now, let's say maybe you do have an air conditioner that does go down and it's unrepairable. Well, the good news is at EDS, they've got qualifying, energy-efficient Trane air conditioners you can get with 0% APR for up to 60 months or up to $1,000 in trade-in allowance. And the cool thing about their technicians are on time, every time, guaranteed. So stay cool this summer. You need EDS in your corner. Just go online, edsairconditioning.com. That's edsairconditioning.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by GilletteOnDemand.com.
Every morning, 40 million Americans wake up to a Gillette shave, and thousands of Gillette workers start their day at our factory in Boston, bringing you America's #1 shave at lower prices every day. Go to GilletteOnDemand.com and get your 4th order free.
Want to meet and hang with KVJ? Find out where we'll be at KVJShow.com.
Guess you never know what people are going to like. Talking about this Irish publication was saying that meatloaf just nasty. Who would do it? Who would eat it? A lot of people defending meatloaf.
I'm sorry. Meatloaf is not my bag.
Is it maybe who makes it and how it's made?
It is. It can be done with a higher grade quality of meat, but usually when I think meatloaf, I think like the low budget buffets, like Luby's, where my mom used to take me in Texas, and it was gross, and it was gray, and it was weird.
Oh, yeah, we had a relative that would always make meatloaf, and they would put chopped up raw onions on the top of it, and then little olives that look like buttons. Oh,
I think the food for me that would be really tough to defend would be circus peanuts.
Brother?
Like, if a foreign publication wrote about how awful they are and how do Americans eat this, I'd be going, I get it. I don't know how you can defend it.
One of circus peanuts might be the worst snack of all time.
Yeah, I agree.
Arguably.
Okay, that's something that should have been on the list that they didn't put on the list.
Who likes circus peanuts? You won't get one call.
I like them.
Get out.
Get out.
Kevin, he's making me leave.
I can't argue with him. You may have to go.
Thank you for having my back on this.
Yeah. Well, hamburger stuff like that, they weren't hating on that. I mean, that's, to me, when you think about American fare, that's probably like the #1. I mean, America's like the hamburger.
And you can't hate on something that's that successful. I mean, you'll hate on it, but you're not going to make any noise.
Yeah, it's massive.
McDonald's has kind of like been trying to go around the route of, okay, we're going to do different stuff. We're going to do parfaits and salads and all this kind of healthy stuff. Well, they've dabbled back into the roots. They say that they're going to start testing bacon cheese fries.
They need to.
they're going to be $4 and you get a huge portion. It's supposed to be for 2 people, but you know how many people are going to be going, yeah, it's for 2 people. Me and my imaginary friend.
Come back to the dark side. I love it.
And oddly enough, they're going to be testing this in the Midwest where you can still smoke in a McDonald's today.
Really?
Yes. Isn't that unbelievable?
It's unreal. Blows my mind.
There are restaurants that still have a smoking section.
That still goes on today?
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It happened to me not long ago. I thought it was in the Twilight Zone.
And by the way, that's the dumbest concept. Like, you're not going to get that smoke from across the room.
The smoking, non-smoking, it is the dumbest concept.
dumb. It's so dumb.
And they'll have like a plastic divider, and that's like the whole thing. And it's just like one booth over.
You can smell smoke. As soon as someone lights up a cigarette, you smell it everywhere.
I can't believe that people would sit there that don't smoke and allow the air.
Couldn't do it.
There's no way.
I can't believe that even happened in restaurants. Isn't that weird to think about?
It is so weird.
Other fast food news, just to let you know, Chick-fil-A, they're going to be doing their annual promotion tomorrow where anybody who dresses like a cow gets a free sandwich.
Ooh.
And they say if you don't have a cow costume, you can just, quote, sport a cow-spotted accessory. So maybe like a cow t-shirt. I don't know. I guess it gives you some free stuff at Chick-fil-A.
Cow belt, cow shoes, cow purse.
Cow stomach.
The man has udders.
I guess it would all pretty much work. All right, coming up here in just a couple minutes, we got tickets for the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest. It is less than 2 weeks away. It's coming up on Saturday, July 22nd, South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center in the cool AC. All the great breweries in South Florida are going to be there. $45, all you can drink. There's also bourbon and whiskey tastings. Now, $45 unless you win your tickets with us. Got to try to get on the same page as Jaybird. 877-979-WRMF. We'll play next. 877-979-9763. I am so looking forward to the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest. Man, that's going to be a good time. It's going to be a long day of drinking craft beer.
When is this?
It is coming up.
When you don't have a calendar, life's always a surprise.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
Saturday, July 22nd. It's not this Saturday, but the following Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good. You're good.
Starts at like noon. It's going till like 9 p.m. There's 2 different sessions, a day session, a nighttime session. And then to top it off, we're going to Double D's after that from like 10 to midnight.
9 p.m.? I don't think we've ever done it that late, have we? To 9 p.m.?
I think that's kind of like what it does, yeah. It is a long day. It is definitely a marathon drinking day.
Do you start at noon and continue? And at that point, if I get into a fight with somebody, it's not my fault. They made me work that long.
Can't blame me, yeah.
Yeah, it's a beer festival for 12 hours. There might be some things that go down.
Might get away from you.
Well, yeah.
I get it. All right, we've got Tracy on the line here from Lake Worth. Hello, Tracy.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm so good. I should be too.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Well, we're going to try to see if you can get on the same page as Jaybird here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a category, and I need you to both answer at the same time. And to do that, I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. So when I go 3, 2, and then when I say 1, that's when you throw out the first answer that comes to your mind. Okay, Tracy?
Gotcha.
And you might want to think about like how Jaybird might answer this, because you got to get on the same page with a very interesting mind.
Yeah, think goofy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on it.
Okay. First category, name a type of liquor. Type of liquor. You got everything from whiskey and rum.
You're throwing too many things at me, Kev.
Don't say anything.
Don't say anything.
You'll mess him up.
I already had it in my head. Now I got whiskey in my head.
Okay. All right. So the big question is, should she go with that or something else? What would Jaybird do? All right, here we go. Name a type of liquor. Now, you only have to get 1 out of the 3 here. Give me an answer in 3, 2, 1.
Boone's Farm.
Jack Daniels.
Boone's Farm, no, and Jack Daniels not the same.
No.
Okay.
See, it's all in my head now. Now I'm thinking, all right, Boone's Farm is something that I would like.
Isn't that wine?
Isn't that? It's all liquor, though, isn't it?
It's a wine.
It's
It's
something
not
you drink in high
liquor.
school.
It's not liquor.
Well, I'm getting it from everybody right now. The collar's on my ass. You guys are.
So even though I say liquor to get on into Jaybird's page, you have to realize he's probably not going to actually say a liquor.
So first you have to be wrong.
Why do you keep bringing this bit back? Is it just to make fun of me?
All right, here we go. Next category. This should be easier. Okay. Name a beer. Okay? That's what we got here. Let's see if you can get on the same page with Jaybird. Here, Tracy. Name a beer in 3, 2, 1.
Lagunitas.
Michelob Ultra.
Okay. That was a tougher one, too.
Hey, that's tough.
That is tough because there's so many.
It is. But I think if I were doing it, I would probably go Budweiser because it's, still
popular and everyone knows it, but that's not how I would think, though. And then I'm in my head, that's what I would say, but I know no one's going to know that. Now, do I need to change my answer? Like, these are the things that
This is really,
Budweiser's too smart.
Okay.
Yeah, you put too much thought into that.
Okay, all right. Got another shot here, and this should be a lot easier because really this could be kind of a 50-50. Name a color of wine. Okay. All right. Last chance here to get on the same page with Jaybird. In 3, 2, 1.
Red.
Red.
Okay. Yeah. Slow, slightly delayed, but I'm going to give it to you. Yeah, why not?
It's close enough.
Yeah, we want Tracy to join us. Hey, you're going to be coming with us to the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest in just a couple Saturdays, okay?
Yay! That sounds great. Thank you.
You are welcome. Tickets on sale right now, $45. Go VIP, baby. Get in early. Try different kinds of beers that no one else is going to get. You get a whole bunch of other cool things as well if you want to see everything involved with that. PalmBeachSummerBeerFest.com to get your tickets right now.
Watch the KVJ Show from home or on your mobile device on YouTube, Facebook, or kvjshow.com.
Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now. You can
Get these curves for your body. Finance deals available. Don't worry about the money. Let their eyes wander. You control the crowd. Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now for a hot body transformation. Make Strikes rejuvenation your surgery destination. Get sexy now.
Strax will get you ready for summer with incredible pricing and super easy financing. For under $3,500, you can get a liposuction, breast augmentation, or local fat transfer. Under $4,500, get a tummy tuck, facelift, breast lift with implants. More importantly, the 12 board-certified surgeons at Strax have performed over 45,000 successful surgeries. Comprehensive pre-op testing and experienced anesthesia ensure your safety. Great prices, easy financing, and most of all, safety. Get sexy now by calling Strax at 954-894-4444. That's 561-894-4444. Or go to StraxRejuvenation.com.
There's refreshing fun for everyone at Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park. Plunge down Orlando's steepest drop tower, Ehu's Breakaway Falls, or relax on our white sand beach. Right now, get Aquatica's Play and Dine ticket for only $67. That's park admission, meals, and a refillable souvenir cup. Perfect for an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Get all that for just $67. For details, visit aquaticaorlando.com. Advance purchase only. Offer expires August 20th, 2017.
You know, moving used to be stressful. It used to be something that would weigh on you and you'd be thinking about it and moving used to be all those things, but now it's not because you have Greek Moving and Storage. They are amazing. They're the superheroes of moving. They moved me. They moved my grandmother. They moved Jaybird. They moved so many of my friends, and all my friends said the same thing. Wow, that was the best move. They're so full service. They're so on point. They're the superheroes of moving. They're the official mover of the Miami Marlins. They also do Greek rewards, which means they're going to give you cash when you tell your friends to use Greek Moving and Storage. It's a little referral system that pays you money. So call Greek and find out all the details. Star Greek on your mobile phone or go online, GreekMoving.com. Don't forget, too, to ask about their full service specialty moving. They are amazing. They'll pack everything for you. They'll move it, then they'll unpack it at the new place, taking all the boxes with them. It is awesome to watch them work. GreekMoving.com. Get ready for your best move ever.
At Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning, get $30 off a precision tune-up. For expert service guaranteed, call 866-EXPERTS or visit ServiceExpertsPalmBeach.com.
Call 866-EXPERTS.
See website for license details.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George. Let Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning give your system a precision tune-up. It can dramatically extend the service life of your equipment and save you up to 30% on energy bills. Oh, and it's a whole lot cheaper than a repair. Call an expert. Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS.
When I say sub of, you say the day. Sub of the day. Sub of the day. For just $3.50.
Every day is a great day to visit Subway restaurants for the $3.50 sub of the day. Enjoy a different flavor-packed 6-inch sub every day, like the turkey breast on Wednesday or the Italian BMT on Thursday. Each sub has no artificial flavors or colors from artificial sources. Enjoy Subway's $3.50 6-inch sub of the day today.
What else does this thing do? Okay, turning it off.
At participating Subway restaurants, additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Over the weekend, I was driving around in a car with my buddy who does not have any air conditioning, and his car really is a complete just a crap bucket. It's terrible. I said, dude, what are you doing? Head to Lou Back Road Pompano Beach Chevrolet because they've got great deals right now. And my buddy is a truck guy. I said, they've got Silverados galore. They are the Silverado capital over there at Lou Back Road Pompano Beach Chevrolet. Very easy to find over there, 1801 West Atlantic Boulevard, Pompano Beach in Broward County. I said, now is the time to sit down with Howard. He's the general manager over there. And talk to him, pick his brain, tell him your finances. He's going to make sure you get a great deal. That's what my buddy's going to be doing. He's going to be going to Lou Back Road Pompano Beach Chevrolet to talk to Howard. If you're not into the trucks, they got everything else there as well. They've got Silverados, like I said, but they got the Equinox, Malibu, Impalas, Volts, any other Chevy you can think of, they're going to have it over there at Lou Back Road Pompano Beach Chevrolet. So sit down with my man, Howard, pick his brain. He is going to set you up with something awesome. Lou Back Road Pompano Beach Chevrolet, find new roads.
It's go time at Dunkin' Donuts. Get your day going with 2 wake-up wrap sandwiches for $2. Enjoy 2 egg and cheese wake-up wraps and add bacon, sausage, or ham for $1 more. Perfect with a rich, smooth Dunkin' coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Price participation may vary. Limited time offer.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care, less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
All things KVJ and KVJ TV broadcasting daily on Facebook. Like the KVJ Show page.
Okay, so fellas, I guess this is a green light. If you want a better life and to live longer, you need to date younger women. They've apparently done this study, and this is the latest result. Unfortunately, on the flip side, ladies, I guess it doesn't work the same way, which just doesn't seem fair. How could this be? According to a new study, men who date or marry younger women live longer than men whose partners are around their own age.
Well, duh.
But the same is true for women. Marrying a younger guy doesn't impact how long you live.
I think with guys, they definitely will live longer. They'll be happier. They'll be more frisky. They'll have more relations. Yeah.
So it makes more sense.
It does.
You are buying this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
They say if you are really, really happy in your personal life, like you have complete bliss with how you live your life, you are able to kind of ward off diseases and stuff.
It's the secret, baby. You're happy. You throw positive energy and vibes from your insides out into the world. And that's just that energy coming back to you.
Not to say that's going to happen to everybody, but they say if you are really genuinely happy, your health is going to show signs of, being
I believe
happy.
that. And I'm surprised, though, that the opposite isn't true. Like, if an older woman hooks up with a younger guy, it doesn't help her, too?
That's what they're saying. They're saying they did not notice any effects from at least the people they studied in this. And I don't know why.
I know a girlfriend of mine, and she's probably in her late 50s, and she hooked up with a guy who's in his early 30s, and she looks like she's real happy.
Yeah, but I've heard girls talk about it before, and they say in the beginning it's great because, the physical stuff is awesome. There's a lot of sex going on, but they're sometimes dating a person that doesn't know what they want yet, and they don't like that. So see what I'm saying?
They want a man.
They want a man.
Not a boy.
And they're causing a lot of...
a boy's fun for a few nights, but a long term, you want a man.
Okay.
Ah, good insight, Bird.
That's what I'm here for.
Are you buying this stat? 22% of women won't date guys who make less than they do.
Yeah, I believe that. I think there's a lot of snobs out there.
It's almost a quarter of women. 22%, 1 out of 4.
How do you know, though? When you first start dating somebody, you don't know how much they make.
Sometimes you can figure it out. If you have cleared 2 different positions and 2 jobs, one's going to make X amount.
And there are things, one of the things that I've heard, and I think you've even backed it up before, Virginia, is one of the top things that women will look at, shoes, belt, watch, are some things that will be an eye catcher. And why is that? Because you can tell, okay, he's wearing these kind of shoes or he's got that kind of watch. Dude must have some money.
Just be careful. I'm hearing about a lot of guys out there, single, playing the game with the watch, with the shoes, with the belt.
Yeah.
And they don't have a pot to pee in. They're just, it's a game.
They throw on the bling to try to attract the
Yes.
ladies because then maybe there's something to this stat, especially in South Florida, that they realize that some women are like, okay, I need to make sure this guy's got some money so I
They've
can have
got
a
all
little bit
that
of fun.
flashy stuff, and then you go back to their pad, and they have 3 roommates, and they're sharing a bedroom. Ugh.
Yeah.
I knew a girl that said she would never date any guy that didn't make X amount of money. It's like, I'm sorry, and it was kind of a high amount of money. I'm like, who the hell do you think you are, honey?
Somebody's that way, yeah.
Well, to me,
will they admit it? I don't know.
To me, you're a snob at that point. If you're not going to open yourself up to love because someone doesn't meet your salary criteria, you're a gold digger.
Love shouldn't have a dollar sign
Thank
attached to it. If you fall in love, you fall in love. And if you go into every situation not allowing yourself to be open because he doesn't make X amount,
Have you ever seen a guy that tried to pretend like he was rich and then you busted him as being poor as anything?
My girlfriend just told me she went through this.
Uh-huh.
And she's divorced, and so she's back out there in the game.
Yeah.
And she was dating this guy for about 2 weeks, and then she started to get a little suspicious, and she looked into this guy. Turns out he does not own the company that he said he does.
Uh-oh.
He works for them. The car he's driving is not even his. All this stuff he was saying, like this boat is not his. Yeah,
I bet that happens a lot.
He's just full of lies.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious, ladies, did you ever have a guy talking about how much money he made and then, whoops,
Google him, girl.
You can learn a lot from Google.
Yes, you can.
What did he put out there in front to try to make it look like he was flossing in the money, and it really wasn't? 877-979-WRMF.
If I could escape, I would, but first of all, let me say I must apologize for acting stinking, treating you this way. Cause I've been acting like sour milk all on the floor. It's your fault you didn't shut the refrigerator. Maybe that's the reason I've been acting so cold. If I could escape and recreate a place that's my own world, and I could be your favorite girl forever, perfectly together. And tell me, boy, now wouldn't that be sweet? If I could be sweet. I know I've been a real bad girl. I didn't mean for you to get hurt. We can make it better. And tell me, boy, now wouldn't that be sweet? I wanna get away to our sweet escape. I wanna get away. You melt me down. I'm at my lowest boiling point. Come help me out. I need to get me out of this joint. Come on, let's bounce. Counting on you to turn me around. Instead of clowning around, let's look for some common ground. So, baby, time's getting a little crazy. I've been getting a little lazy, waiting you to come save me. I can see that you're angry by the way that you treat me. Hopefully you don't leave me. Wanna take you with me. If I could escape and recreate a place that's my own world, and I could be your favorite girl forever, perfectly together. And tell me, boy, now wouldn't that be sweet? If I could be sweet. I know I've been a real bad girl. I didn't mean for you to get hurt. We can make it better. And tell me, boy, now wouldn't that be sweet? If I could escape, if I could escape, 'cause I've been acting like sour milk all on the floor. It's your fault you didn't shut the refrigerator. Maybe that's the reason I've been acting so cold. If I could escape and recreate a place that's my own world, and I could be your favorite girl forever, perfectly together. And tell me, boy, now wouldn't that be sweet? If I could be sweet. I know I've been a real bad girl. I didn't mean for you to get hurt. We can make it better. And tell me, boy, now wouldn't that be sweet? I wanna get away to our sweet escape. I wanna get away.
22% of women said that they would not date a guy that made less money than them. I guess guys know that, so what they're going to do, they're going to front. They're going to act like they got a lot of money, and then it's real fun when you bust them and you realize they've got nothing. But they may have a Rolex, they may have the fancy shoes, the belt, they may drive a fancy car.
Would you say that this type of person is considered a gold digger? There was a girl I knew who this guy was always hitting on her, and she would always say, oh, he's hideous. He's so gross. She found out how much money that he made, and then she started going out with him.
Yes.
She's a gold digger.
If she established beforehand
Oh.
that she had no interest in him whatsoever, and
Yeah.
then the only thing that became attractive and changed things was his wallet.
Direct quote, he grosses me out.
Oh, then.
Well, that's
what are you-
the definition
honey,
of a gold digger.
What are you doing?
You're only going after money.
You're never going to be happy long term with that. I mean, maybe if your goal is to get him to fall in love with you, for you to get married, and then for you to divorce him and take half, okay, then maybe you will get what you want.
But that's the great
is
joke
Is
of-
that happiness?
No, but the great joke is that girl who thinks that she's with a really rich guy, then turns out he's busted and makes no money.
Yeah.
Well, that girl deserves to be
Absolutely.
She deserves to have a guy be busted and lying to her because they're two peas in a pod.
Kristen's on here from Margate, and you had a friend that had this happen where she thought she was with a rich dude, put up all the front, and he really wasn't. What happened?
Yeah, actually, she's like credentialed. She's a doctor and stuff, so she kind of looks for people at her level. She was a doctor, and he kind of fronted like he was really, really well off. High-rise condo in Miami, drove a Ferrari, had a boat, everything. Wined her and dined her like 2 or 3 times, and then started hitting her up for money. Telling her, I'm not liquid right now. Can you take this date, or can you front me this much money? I had an investment that didn't go through, or something like that.
Oh,
And he did it multiple
whatever.
times.
Any man you first start dating asks you for a dime, ladies, you need to dump him.
Wow.
Sorry.
It was a big red flag.
No.
And they always use that line, yeah, I just don't have any...
I'm not liquid.
Yeah, I'm not liquid right now. Yeah, it's all tied up in investments.
I'm not
That's
liquid.
It's a big red flag, yeah. If you got that guy. Tracy's on here from Lake Worth, 877-979-9763. You saw something once when you were bartending, Tracy?
Okay, so old boyfriend comes in, wants to show me how well he's doing. He's got his, great watch on. He sits down, orders a shot, throws down $100, and he's talking to somebody. He's yelling at them. No, I want the Mercedes delivered to the house. What's going on? And he's going on. All of a sudden, the phone starts ringing.
He's holding it.
That's good. And the phone starts ringing.
That's so awesome.
That was that. He had his drink and he left.
Oh, that is just, yeah. You better drive it over to the house right now. Bring. Jess is on here from Jupiter, 877-979-9763. What's your story here, Jess?
I was actually one who did it when I was younger. When I was like 22, I had a brand new Escalade, which actually was my friend's mom who would let me drive it because she had 3 cars. I actually worked at Publix overnight. I'd make like $200 a week, and my grandpa actually gave me a 4-bedroom house where he was in and out of town, and I would go the weekends to this place called the Patio Restaurant in Vero, and my best friend Kyle was the bartender, and I would always buy people shit. Well, I would never pay. He would never make me pay, but I would always have drinks and buy shots, and so a lot of the girls thought I had a lot of money when I actually could barely even pay my bills when I was younger.
Oh, wow.
Now, would you let them know, or would you tell them that you had a lot of money, or was it just the things that you had, you would just keep up the airs that maybe you did?
It looked like it because I would never, but I had like a really good girlfriend. Her name was Tannis, and she would tell all the girls that I was loaded, and I would never, they asked me what I did. I was like, oh, don't worry about it. I said, I have it. So I would never tell them I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I had the persona like I had it all.
I mean, if your boy's the bartender, it looks like you're buying all these drinks.
Yeah.
You got the Escalade. You got the crib to bring the girls back to.
I mean, that's the big thing. So many people put up that front, especially here in South Florida, like they got money, and you go to these parties, and you're like going, how are this, some of them are legit, some of them aren't.
That would be so exhausting to act like you're rich when you're really not.
Oh, I know,
good
right?
luck keeping that
Well,
up.
you'll never be happy because anybody who's with you, they're not with you for you.
Mm-hmm. You're right. That's a deep thought right there, Virginia.
All right, wrap it up. We're done.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, did I just steal your thought of the day?
Nah, it's all right. It's real good. Mine's terrible. Mine's from Eminem. I'm quoting Eminem on mine.
What happened?
Because we were talking about the HOA, and there might be some enemies that come out of all of this. We did the battle rap.
Let me hear what you got here.
You've got enemies? Good. That means you actually stood for something in your life.
And that's from Eminem?
I've read it wrong. Damn it. Do we have time?
Real quick. Yeah.
You've got enemies? Good. That means you actually stood up for something in your life. Can I get a hell yeah for that?
Okay.
I don't know if you can get a hell yeah on the remix.
Give you a hell yeah for it's over. Yeah.
Damn.
Get the top 5 KVJ segments every single week delivered to your inbox. Sign up for the KVJ e-blast at kvjshow.com.